Hey! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Cruising Plus episode 35. I hope you're doing well. We here are, some of us are feeling under the weather, but we're going to do okay. And I'm going to need the group's help to remember a lot of things because for some reason my brain's just not quite working right tonight. But we're going to make it through. We have a couple of fan arts to show off here at the start. Let's see what we got. Well, I say fan arts. Only one's actually a drawing, but this is Osteron's Pegasus, apparently.
Yeah, straight out of Hercules.
And then
so good.
Someone said they can't draw, so they made us in the I forget the doll. Was it Doll Divine? Yeah, or you made you guys. Excuse me.
That's still pretty epic.
That's awesome.
It's really epic.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just look at his facial expressions. That's what I'm looking at.
That's about right for the kick fingers.
Yeah, they mad about something.
Angry and mischievous.
Who did what? What's going on here?
Man for no reason.
Hey, you want Bill to sit in the middle?
Yeah.
Hey, just rolling his eyes, everybody like.
Be mad. Be mad.
I want to know is Heimo like Thor right there because he got
Yeah, it's very Thor-like.
Yeah.
But he also has the I really don't give a fuck what's going on look on his face. He's just like, here, bro.
It looks like he has the high ground right now.
Don't do it. We got more Bell Adventures here. Let me zoom in and scroll through here. We got I don't know what that dog is. It's got a little gold
Marilyn,
hair.
maybe?
Marilyn, yeah. Then,
Or was Marilyn the pig? I don't know now.
I don't remember.
There's Henry.
Yeah, Henry. Who's that? Is it mine, or is it the person who made it?
I guess the person that made it. I don't know.
No, I think it says mine, as in AO thinks Henry is his.
I just like friggin'.
And there's Penelope.
Look at Penelope's face right
Oh my goodness.
I'm flying.
Not cool with this at all.
She's jealous of all the other animals. You got another one?
Penelope's the only real animal that I have. All the rest are just magical nonsense.
Is someone humping the mic? Someone's asking. Someone humping the mic. It could actually be the air blowing right now. Hold on 1 second. I'll try to fix it.
Whoa, come down, Mark.
Well, it has might give him the illusion that I might be.
No, that might be.
Right, how's that? Is that any better? Or nah?
Are we still humping the mic?
Oh, see it. It's like everybody's just quiet real quick. Yeah, it's like going. Huh. Let's try this real quick. How about that? Is that better? Is it better? No. Yeah, all right.
Yay!
All right. It was my fan. All right.
The biggest
My
fan.
number one fan.
He's gonna be.
I was hot
sweating
over
tonight.
here. It was blowing into the mic, I guess, even though it's got a freaking pop. But anyway, that's fun. Whatever, we got it fixed. So, let's see. What did we do last time? A lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff happened last time. The Emperor came into town. Mary, help me out here.
All right.
Can't think of anything that happened.
Episode 34. So everyone was in the manor aside from Azran. He went down to the crypt thing and was doing his thing with the king. And the army arrived, gold chariot, and they had a whole bunch of crimson ale. Nicholas and Azran had an exchange, and he basically said, where do your loyalties lie? Do they lie with the king, or do they lie with God, Helm? And Azran was like, what?
And he replied with my family.
Yeah.
Get into my story.
That's my story now. Sticking here.
And the emperor addressed the crowd, which they were all like protesting against the moving of the body. And then he talked to them and gave them a bunch of ale, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, let's move the body. That was a really good speech. So that was a bit funny. And Nicholas and Titanbeard had a conflicting exchange while that was all going on.
You're struggling with it.
I'm sorry, these chips are whooping my motherfucking
Get in there, man. You can't-
Oh, goodness.
They ain't
It's made of steel.
The strongest will prevail.
He did it.
I told you. Hey.
Jalapeno everywhere.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry, guys.
And then Ray had some flashbacks. He began to remember things that happened in the time that he had blacked out. So he left with when Nicholas was bound up with the Archmage. Couldn't remember anything that happened until he fell down through a portal with us in Littlefort. And so he had a couple of flashbacks, and he learned that he went to Summershade, and she caused him to black out. So the Archmage did. He was given a spell by a shadow creature, and it was a teleportation spell, and that's how he came back to Littlefort with us.
Oh yeah. Oh, this thing.
He
Yeah.
did see that thing. Yeah, he saw a. Did you see a vision of the dragon, or did you see the actual dragon? I can't remember. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh, what else happened? The whole situation with Acheron, and he was pretty much watching the Emperor die with Nicholas and
Yeah.
the Archmage were about to kill him.
Yeah, Nicholas killed the Emperor, and Azeron fought to defend the Emperor, which we didn't expect that to happen. We thought that was.
Well, we never saw it.
Yeah, it's true. None of us saw it. The only one who actually knows that went down is Azeron. I don't think he told us all in detail.
He shared it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, and then the Archmage also, like, assisted in killing the Emperor, which was crazy, because before she was very, very loyal to him. And, who else? Titanbeard also fought against you to help kill the Emperor. Ao and Belle felt very uncomfortable with the entire situation in regards to everyone getting drunk and being like, yeah, let's move the buddy, when 10 minutes prior they were all like, don't move the buddy.
Yeah.
So
I think I finally got all the sound issues fixed. Cool.
cool.
So yeah, you went down there. He fought against the Emperor. Titanbeard tried to stop you, and then Nicholas and the Archmage pretty much finished off. Well, the Archmage finished off the Emperor. You grabbed up the spear, the spear of Helm, and pretty much got like global true sight for just a couple of seconds, and you could see the dragon, you could see what the pillars were, you could see pretty much anything that you just thought about that you like that's kind of on your mind or in the back of your mind. Hence, the dragons and the pillars, and even the vineyard. And let's see, Nicholas. After that, nobody knew really what was going on inside. Like Nicholas kind of had the entrance blocked off by his little shadow creatures. Ao tried to get in and confront them.
2 minutes.
There's a bunch of them. And eventually that led to Nicholas using one of his, probably his most powerful skill that he has, his aura of charisma. Almost like
Charisma
he
plus.
just got extra charisma.
It's some kind of bonus, right?
Yeah, like a plus to charisma or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
But he basically convinced the elven population that had been underfoot, they've been slaves for 1,000 years, to leave Pearl Reach and go back to their original kingdom.
Before that happened, the Emperor, before he died, he used the spear to open the crypt, which was to Lady Sullivan's body, and her body was in there inside of a glass case. Think Snow White. It was like she had just taken her last breath and she was dead, but she was in no way decayed or anything like that, even though this happened many years ago. And also, all of the humans passed out from the ale. They were all affected and fell asleep.
They did. There's like a citywide sleep spell cast on them.
Yeah.
Didn't affect the elves though, because hey, you guys can't be put to sleep by magical means.
Yeah.
Oseron also had a vision while he was having this true sight. He saw up into the the what should we call it? The Avatar of Helm, and there's a golden city, and these strange shape-like creatures, like triangles, very mechanical looking, and eyeballs on them, and little skinny arms. It was pretty disturbing, but that was that. And then you saw a kind of maybe a vision of the kind of the future of something striking down at the city and standing up. But ultimately, the elves left the city, and then you guys, through other things happened, small things that led you guys deciding to leave as well. You guys got up in the cart with Nathan, Miss Eve, and Mace, and they're heading to the vineyard, but you guys are catching a ride.
Yeah,
and
just
planning
out of the city because we were worried that we were going to be like stopped or blocked on the way out because Ray is still a wanted elf.
That is
So,
dragon.
The dragon elf man.
Thing.
Man bear pig.
My next character right there.
So one thing I'm going to ask everybody tonight is to give me kind of maybe like a scene or just an example. It could be. Let's make it. It could be either one of two things: your favorite happy thought that you go to, or a big fear that you have personally. Not your characters, you. And so you guys can think about that, and then I'll give you time to mull it over, and I'll ask you what your answers are later, and maybe we'll have some fun with it. Maybe not. Anyway, so you guys are in the cart. You're riding to the north. You guys got outside the city. You're out in the fields right outside. There's about 2 hours ride until the path that goes towards the vineyard. You got some rings from the Emperor.
Sure did.
Took off. Let's see.
3 of them, right?
Yeah, you guys got some time to identify if you want to do that.
Yeah.
You guys can discuss some stuff. You guys get free time. You can do whatever you want to, unless you want to pass time. You can get a short rest in, or you guys can get a short rest in, and then
You need a short rest.
or you guys can get out and camp later. Whatever you want to do. You guys tell me. You guys are this is y'all show.
Okay, I can't remember where I was standing there last.
Yeah. Well, I don't think
I
we.
think we're
all
We're
right.
all at the
We're all in
manor,
the
right?
cart.
Yeah, we're all.
Well,
No,
We're
you're
in the
all
cart.
you're all in the
We're
cart.
Oh, we're
riding.
in the
Yeah,
cart. Okay.
you're all-
We already left the city, right?
Yeah, we
You guys
did.
are outside the city. There's really no guards at the gate or anything. Everybody was around the center of town when everything went down.
I'm going to take a short rest. I'm going to do.
This happy thought, is it us?
Yeah, not your characters, you.
Okay.
The emo kid over there.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll assume that you guys want to identify the rings that you guys got.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to take about 20 minutes out of this trip to identify one for each ring to cast Identify as a ritual. Mary, on your phone?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Yeah. What are you
While
doing?
she's doing that,
Let's play the game, Mary. What are you doing?
Girl, I'm here.
Hi, Mo.
Yeah,
You still have that ring, right?
I actually do.
Can I see it for a second?
Yeah, I'll pass it to him.
All right, which ring do you have? The spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna try to charge it with a spell.
Yeah, you're able to. Well, hang on. Let me think. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you can cast a spell into it. It absorbs it.
Okay. Just to kind of test it out. Just
Bless you.
just to test it, prestidigitation,
Good.
and then I hand it back to him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But he put a prestidigitation cantrip into it. I don't remember if you had any spells actually stored in from before. I don't think you ever got it
don't
in
think
there.
I
Never got it in.
Yeah. Okay. It's cool. Yeah, you put that spell in there. I believe you're attuned to it or anything, are you? Or have tried to be attuned to it
I was attuned to it,
before?
but I'm not sure if the memory.
What all magical items do you have that you're attuned to right now?
I don't think he has since he came
my
back.
ring,
Yeah.
halo. I think my cloak.
You got a cloak?
Is it close? Yeah, the tune to it.
I think I did.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I want you to try to use it, Taimo.
Okay. So I try to use it.
Uh-huh.
Does it work?
Try to spend some time reattuning to it.
Yeah.
You find yourself unable to attune to it, unfortunately.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I wonder why.
I mean, as far as I know, I have no dealings with magic, so.
Yeah. Mary, do you identify the other rings?
Yes.
Okay, so you have two rings here that the Emperor had in his hand. One is kind of this rose gold colored with a blue gem on the top of it, and this other one, it's gold, but it has these emerald vines kind of encrusted in it. The emerald with the vines is a ring of regeneration. While wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least 1 hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return fully functional after 1d6 plus 1 days, and if you have at least 1 hit point the whole time. The other ring is a ring of Jinn summoning. Now, Mary, when you identify this ring and you're kind of spending time with it, you can feel kind of a personality coming from it and the creature that's inside that it would summon, and it seems very proud and well, you could say he has a mind of his own.
Ooh. What color gem was in the rose gold ring?
It's a blue gem, like a baby blue gem. Quite large gem as well.
Is there any way to test and see if that ring that I have would, if anybody else can attune to it?
Yeah, you can pass it around if you want to.
Yeah. Anybody want to try this, see if they might be able to wear it, use it? I'm not going to use it. I can't.
Hey,
I'm all tapped out.
I also believe I am fully stocked.
When?
I am.
Oh, well,
Oh, well, I'm short wrist. I ain't like I'm
you
sleep.
can't wear this anyway.
You're
Why
sweet.
not?
Cause
Your finger's too big.
It's miracle. You're the helm spokesperson.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest.
Yeah.
You want it?
Sound like a skittle.
You could be the evil one.
You know, we'll try it out.
Well, just for to help you guys out, you guys pass around. It seems that none of you guys are able to use it, or you can't even feel the ability to attune to it. It seems it was intended for a certain class, and I'm just gonna stick to that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that worked.
Nice.
That was the spell, right? To make me look really nice.
Very flashy. Yeah.
Yeah, it obviously didn't work.
Anywhere in the car, I can take a look around.
Oh yeah, there's windows on all sides, and even
Any
the back.
undead maybe following us around?
You don't see any, and there's not even any guards on patrol out right now. It's just empty. The wind lightly blows the grass, but that's really it. I think what time of day was it? It was a little after midday, I think, right? Yeah, the sun's still out, clear day, slight nip in the air as it's in the season of fall in game right now.
Did we have any idea where this, or were we told where this Undying King would be?
Yes, I have
yeah.
a note from a bird.
Yeah, a bird kind of
That's
gave
right,
you the
yeah.
general direction, but
I
as it builds up,
actually saw where it was.
yeah.
Pinpoint.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. You kind of have a crude map basically drawn by a bird that has, 1 intelligence or something. So it's pretty. You can see like kind of an acorn and then some other. You can't really make it out,
Some
but
scratches and
but
stuff,
but
15 minutes.
Yeah.
it's rough. But with Oseron's vision he had, then he can get you guys a little closer. It was pretty overwhelming when it happened to you, so you're not able to just be like right here on the map, but you can.
In this area.
Yeah, you kind of get it. It's more of a feel for it more than.
Well, we would know the continent pretty well, right? We know about where it would be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are in the noble houses. You've had
We lived in
map
the
studying
Crimson
classes.
Empire for a long time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It just depends on your back, how much you guys traveled, really.
Oh.
Unless you guys stayed at home all the time and didn't do anything.
Okay.
Sounds like the life.
I guess it'd be more. We can leave that up to kind of like history checks, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
If you guys if you want to try to roll it up to see like maybe from talking to Oseron and looking over Mary's crude map and
Yeah, while he's taking a short rest, I'm going to talk to him a little bit about it.
yeah.
In this vision, you saw where this old king was?
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Saw him
It's to the north.
to the north. Yeah. It all happened like so fast though, so. But yeah, to the north and point on the crude map and like in this general area.
Yeah, you guys talk.
What
you guys
what
are
I
talking
know
about it.
about
Nathan can he searches through one of his packs and produces you guys like
an
a
actual
basic
map.
map of the area so you guys can look at it.
Nice. So yeah, it was kind of in this area, and I just fold out the map and circle and.
Yeah, and you can. It's probably like the area that you're able to circle is probably like a 2-mile radius. It's like in here in this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like it was there anyway.
And the area that you circle is kind of just it's on the map. There's nothing there. It's just forest. To the north, it's just a empty area of woods.
Was it close to where we met the skeleton guy?
Let's see. Let me think about the map. You guys kind of travel. See, the coast is here. Pearl Reach is like right there. Little Fort's kind of over in this area, and then the vineyard is
it's like a
about
little
right
triangle.
there. He's kind of circling an area that's about right up here, past the vineyard, but
Okay.
further north.
Okay.
Would we like to travel to the vineyard with Nathan and Miss Eve, as that's where they're going right now? Or shall we depart from them here-ish so that we can go further north?
Just by looking at the map, does it look like the vineyard's on the way?
It's just slightly.
It's, a
It's
bit
kind
of a
of
detour.
it's kind of like you make like a U a little bit, you know. You kind of go off to the side, but then so it's pretty much on the way. It's not in the direct path to get there, straight line, but it'll only take maybe 30 minutes out of your way to get to the vineyard and then go.
Oh, okay. Well, personally, I don't have any business at the vineyard.
Either.
Same.
I really don't want to see that place again after what happened last time.
We will be traveling on foot then. if
I don't
we
even
get
know
our
if
cart.
we actually saw the vineyard when we went there.
All I do remember is leaving. I don't know how I got there.
Well, we don't have to go inside. We can just part ways when we get to the sign.
That'll work.
Just, yeah, whatever's closest, to, most convenient.
I sip some water.
Yeah. So anyway, so the plan is to just same plan, just get off and go about your travels. Okay. So on your way, like I said, you're able to take a short rest. So if anybody wants to really hit die, you're able to. Or if you guys are planning to make camp.
Basically, I was just trying to figure out the best jumping off point to head north.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan, I assume you're going to want to be taking your chariot all the way to the vineyard with you so that you have it to keep.
Well, I can't make Missy walk.
Well, you could. We've got a further way to travel than you guys.
Where are you going?
We have important heroic business up north.
Well, we're heading north right now. We can just go to the vineyard, and they have horses there that I'm sure they don't mind you using.
Yeah. I don't know. After our last exchange there, I think you can understand why we would all feel a little bit uncomfortable. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that you were so eager to take your new bride back when she wasn't so warmly received by Nicholas in the first place.
Well, I don't think anybody can get us there. And you don't have to come in. I can send the horses to you. It's just outside. Outside the. He kind of makes a bubble motion with his hand, the circle thing.
Okay. I think we should do that then, because then at least we won't be on foot for the rest of our journey. Everyone agree with that? Even if they might be shadowless horses?
Knowing Nicholas, they might be.
I have a Pegasus. That will be fine. That's fine by me.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
So the plan is to go stop outside the entrance where the gargoyles are
Yeah.
and wait.
Yeah, that's where we'll get
All right, cool. yeah, you guys are. They drop you off there. You see, you start riding up, and you can see the same thing happens as happens before. The world kind of gets darker as you guys are getting close to it, and you can see the blinking lights in the tree line, and then where it's split, these two large gargoyle statues are standing over the road. Do you guys want to get out before you get too close, or what do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about it?
Yeah, I would like to get out.
Yeah. I mean, like, what distance away do you want to be? Like, no, that's close enough.
What about that sign that was outside the vineyard?
That's I think it's about 30 minutes out. I think from the vineyard itself.
Okay.
Exactly what measurement we used last time, but yeah, it's a bit of ways. It's kind of the main road goes over. It's going towards the Littlefoot, and then it branches off and goes to the vineyard.
So, Ao, you don't want to talk to your father again?
I don't.
Excuse me.
Maybe he can help you out with your blade.
I have a feeling it wasn't his blade to give. He was a coward and he let my mom die.
That is true.
You guys notice outside the window that you guys are getting closer and closer to the ring of trees and the gargoyles, and they don't seem to be slowing down yet.
All right, I'm happy to get off here if
Okay.
you wouldn't mind stopping.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. And they will let you off. You're about 100 feet out from the gargoyle pathway, and you can. It's almost it's daytime, but it looks like it's like a heavy clouds are out, and it's rather dark outside, and the air is kind of stiff and stagnant here. But yeah, they let you guys all out, and they ride on through the gate. Well, through the two statues.
Into the bubble.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are left alone for a bit.
Can we see into the bubble?
When you look, it just kind of like
Does the
if
air
you guys
wobble?
remember, it kind of goes in and goes like down into a valley to where the vineyard actually is. But you can see in there. You just kind of see like this gray, dark, shadowy road that goes in and then goes down the hill. You can see the trees in the distance that go around and circle this place. Yeah, you're not really able to see a whole lot from where you guys are.
Okay. I guess we will wait.
Wait for our promised horses.
Cool.
I take off the hat of disguise
Yeah.
and I toss it to Jaime.
There you go, Hamo.
Yeah, I also give you your ring back.
Sweet.
Is there any like woods or forest nearby?
Let's see. I don't have my map with me, but as you guys leave Pearl Reach, it goes into a wooded area, and then it comes back into an open plains again, and that's where the road splits off. And there's just there's trees around, but it's not forest. There's like a couple of trees over there. There's a lake you guys passed, and the most trees that are around right now is this the outside edge of the bubble.
When we look at the map, how much of this travel is not in forest? Like,
Still a majority. Like it's there's a circle where the vineyard is, and then there's still a lot of plains around, and then the forest begins, and probably just guesstimation from looking at the map, you probably got like 30, 45 minutes of travel on foot in the forest to get to where it is.
okay,
So it's in there, but not
so it's worth waiting for the horses for sure.
yeah. It definitely is.
Good idea.
It definitely is. And then after you guys wait probably maybe 20 minutes, Crowder, you guys remember Crowder? Mm-hmm. Him and a couple of, let's see, are you already,
Yeah.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Him and 5 other young servant boys come out riding horses, and they stop and dismount and present you your steeds.
What's my horse look like?
What kind of horse do you want, Mary?
Gray.
You got a gray horse?
Yeah.
But these don't look like thoroughbred stallions or anything. They look more like workhorses than anything. But they handle pretty well.
I need a short one.
A pony.
You get a donkey.
They don't really produce any ponies. These are all full-grown horses.
Okay, all right. No problem. I still jump up.
But you can
there.
probably pick a. There's kind of a white one that's a little smaller than the others. It's not that much smaller. It looks like it's a little older than the others. It kind Kind of shakes a little bit as you
There's
look
like
at
a
it.
U in it.
Yeah. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the
It's
one?
all white? Absolutely.
Oh, but yeah, you guys are able to all hop on, and just for the sake of it, everybody give me your individual animal handling checks. See if anybody just
Oh, good.
messes it up.
Wait, I don't have to, right? Because
Well, they produced you a horse, but you don't have to take it if you don't want to.
I'm gonna ride my Pegasus. Anyway.
All right, well, you're gonna. Is it? I guess you resummon it. You didn't bring it with you?
I thought
Did you
It
ride it
probably
out?
fades after a while, right?
It does. It stays around. And you're
it
able to
just stays
communicate with
around.
it.
Oh.
So I would assume that you probably.
I would think that I would. Like,
Yeah, it was.
but I mean, I didn't say it, but.
Did you? Did you? Did you?
I just summoned another one. Look at that. Just summoned a mermaid. I don't even care.
Well, just for the heck of it, you summoned a horse like when the same day.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah, I don't think you've
Yeah.
forgotten about it. So
Yeah.
you wrote
Solid
it. It's fine.
design.
It's fine. You told it to follow along, and it's intelligent enough that it knows how to do that. So yeah,
It's a smart horse.
you got your own horse, and you don't have to make checks for that one.
Nah, it's gonna listen to me.
So what did you got? What'd y'all get?
7.
All right.
13.
Yeah.
17.
8.
8. Yeah.
12.
All right. Well, hey, it's for some of you, it's a little rough ride. Those who got under 10, you kind of seem like you've forgotten how to ride for some reason. But
Sitting on backwards.
you're able to get it going. Yeah. And you guys are able to head off in that direction. Yeah. I guess you guys are going to go. Let's see. It's kind of over here to the side. You guys are heading here, so you guys can go around the edge of this sphere that's obviously marked off by the tree line and go around. Cool. You guys are able to do that, no problem. Nothing stops you, nothing bothers you. As you get further away from the vineyard, the sky brightens back up again, and it's like 4 p.m. right now in the day, so the sun's still in the air. It's getting to kind of be off to the side a little bit. And you guys arrive at the edge. Well, there's not really like an edge to the trees, but you can see like more trees begin to start popping up, and it starts to get more wooded. Eventually to the point to where some of you aren't too sure you'll be able to take your horses any further. It's not a overly thick forest, but it is enough to where it's going to be a rough ride on horses.
Can I make my horse like float and just gotta glide on?
Gallop into the air.
Yeah,
Put,
it's a
put your
Pegasus.
shoes on him.
It's a Pegasus. I just
There's more branches up there to make it more dangerous.
that sucks.
You guys, you're able to like lead. You think it's clear enough to where you think you can lead the horses, but actually riding them with the limbs hanging down, it's just gonna be more pain than it is anything.
Oh, whoa there, Charisse. I get up and put her lead rope over the front of her and continue onward on foot,
Yeah, you're gonna bring it with you on foot.
leading Charisse, my
Yeah.
pebbled pony behind me.
Yeah. I'll tie up old Whiskey B.
Oh, whiskey bee.
Yeah.
So you're tying them up outside in the woods.
Yeah.
Whiskey B?
Whiskey B.
Nice. I dismount Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he's a little shorter than the others.
Sure.
And all he wants to do is run everywhere.
Yeah. Just runs. Yeah. Like every time we see him.
He does it well in impossible terrain.
He does.
Impossible terrain.
All right. So what I need to know is who all wants to try to bring their animals with them, and who wants to leave behind.
Does my pony have a shadow?
They all have shadows. Yes.
So they're real. Tie mine up and leave them there.
All right. All right. Tie them up along with Whiskey B.
Yeah. Tennessee.
Man.
Yours, you're able to communicate with yours for like a distance or something.
Yeah, I can talk to it.
Yeah.
It's not far off. But if I tell it to stay, it's just gonna stay.
Yeah, it can follow simple commands.
It'll just hop
I think it
down.
can even talk to you.
I don't know telepathically. I have to look and see. I'm not sure. No,
Tell him to guide the other.
I think it has like an intelligence of
care of the
6
other
or something like that.
it's a smart horse.
Yeah, I mean, it's
6.
It's smart.
Yeah.
it's not it's 10 is the average. So
I want to say it is 10. I don't know.
I think it has it's either whatever the animal actually is or a 6, I think. But anyway, so yep, so we got most tied up now.
I'm
Mary's
bringing
taking
Therese.
hers. Okay.
I'm just gonna tell Butt Stallion to stay.
Butt Stallion.
But Stallion.
Butt
Yeah.
Stallion to stay.
Yeah,
Stay.
I'm gonna stick Tom Cruise with the rest of them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring him in.
All right. Just for the sake of it, give me like a group survival check, so that if you guys can think you'll be able to get back to this area and find your horse. You looking around for like.
I'm wanderer.
You're a wanderer.
Yeah,
So you got the
I'm
maps
here.
down already. Okay. Well, you we'll see what everybody rolls anyway. But you have an excellent memory for maps, right?
Yeah, it seems like I heard that somewhere before. 18.
All right.
19.
19.
5.
What are we doing,
15,
15.
16.
All right. Even Hamo seems confident that he'll be able to get you guys back here. But you all look around and you're like, okay, cool. There's this very large tree that kind of is high above the others, and it's all the others are green, but this one has kind of it's already begun to die out. The season changes, the red leaves. So you're like, yeah, and you think you could be able to see it from a distance. Okay, cool. That's your landmarker. And Mary, give me one more animal handling check to see how well you can lead this horsey through the trays. It shouldn't be too hard, but we'll just check.
15.
Oh yeah, no problem. You don't slow the party down at all. You're able to bring your horse along. And you guys,
How far? When Oseron pointed it out to where this king would be, how far into the woods would it be?
about a 30-minute walk.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
depending how well you guys can traverse it, I guess.
I'm gonna move a little bit ahead of everybody else and kind of scout.
Okay, yeah, keep an eye out.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is there anything? Just looking out for anything?
Any humanoid trying to move around?
Cool. We can, if you want to roll perception just to have it down, or we can use your passive, whichever one you'd like to use. If you think you can get a higher one.
What is my perception? 25.
25. All right. Keeping a keen eye out.
Them eagle eyes.
What are your FIC? All right. And as you guys trek into the forest, the question I asked you guys earlier about a fear or a happy thought, let me know what it is. Dane, what do you got?
My fear is really creepy spiders, which is kind of all of them. But
Talking about Dora?
Haimo, what you got?
Happy thought is just spending time with my daughter.
Okay. Terrence, what you got?
Failure. It's a fear.
All right. Saran. Like failure. Psh.
That's
You
rolling.
scared yourself? I don't know. You big failure.
Can't be.
Just play it. Matt, what you got?
And not living up to my potential.
Okay.
Got the hidden potential like go on. Yeah.
Unlock.
A lot of potential.
Mystic.
Mystic Matthew.
Oh, you don't want it.
Mystic.
Mary, what you got?
Zoos.
Zoos make you happy?
I was
Yeah.
scared of them.
Zoos.
No, I like them. I like how they smell.
Oh my god.
No, you do not. No.
I do?
No
Ren,
way.
can you not
Animal
be here?
smell. It's good.
Hey, what'd you come up with?
Happy thoughts. Sit around this table and playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, look at that boy.
Nerd.
Yeah.
I think my tongue might be green from all the icing I've eaten.
Cool. You guys go into the woods. Much like all the other woods, when you enter in, it gets, it's a little dimmer in here. Not quite as bad as it has been in the past. As it like just get instantly darker. But the sun, you can see it breaking through the treetops, and you can hear the birds chirping, and it's a nice forest. Even like there's not really any bush on the ground. It's just kind of nice flowing grass between the trees. And you guys begin to travel. You guesstimate it's about a 30-minute walk. What did your wanderer do exactly, Hamo? Is it
He always knows where he's going.
Is
He
that the
can
one-
always find food and water for everyone.
Yeah, so that's like you. Does it work off if you've been there before, or are you just able to look at a map and be like, man?
And he just always knows.
Yeah.
I don't think it specifies that you have to have been there before.
Okay. No, it's just see what the flavor of it is, so we know
Yeah,
how to handle it.
pretty awesome perk.
I can always recall the general layout of terrain, sediments, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Yeah. All right. Well, from just give me one survival check. Survival check. And we'll combine that.
MacGyver check.
17.
17. All right. Yeah. From looking at the map and then just kind of eyeing the terrain, you guys were able, like Nathan let you guys have the map, and then even just looking at it, your ability to recall it, you're able to lead what you think is in the correct direction, right to the circle. Anything else you guys want to do on your travel in here? You guys want to stop and rest or anything before you get here, or do you want to just get in there and see what happens?
I'm gonna slide on the gold emerald ring.
Gold and emerald ring, another generation one. Okay, cool. You have to attune to it. So, I should have given you a chance earlier when you guys were sitting in the cart. Anyway, did you? How many items were you attuned to before that ring? Just 2?
Since I left the hat with Hymo, now I'm just 2.
Okay, so probably at that time when you gave Hamo the hat when you guys were riding, then you've been taking your time to attune to it. So yeah, you can attune to it, no problem. You're attuned to it now. So what was it? 1d6 per 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And you can regrow your limbs.
Yeah.
Piccolo.
I was kind of look to the group and kind of should we be cautious and go slowly through here? I mean, I don't want to alert anyone before we actually show up.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what we're walking into. So, probably best if I take a look around.
I could call the birds and then ask them to scout ahead for us.
Oh, that's right, you can talk to birds now.
I can.
Oh, both are good ideas, and then
Let's do that.
yeah.
I pull out my, whatever it's called.
Your ocarina?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Play a little. It's
That's pretty
beautiful.
good. It's my favorite song.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And then what bird flies towards me?
Well, you get several birds when you do this. Oh, excuse me. And you guys have entered the woods for just a little bit before you guys start doing this, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, and then you guys maybe like 15 minutes in the woods, you begin playing. You get there's a few cardinals, a few little small bluebirds, a couple of hummingbirds float around. But you also notice there's some there's about. What's that noise?
Terror.
It's fine. Just open them up. It's fine. I'm like, what is that?
Getting into the story, I was expecting it to.
So there's a couple of like featherless birds that look more skeletal that are kind of flying around in the mix of the others as
Skeleton birds.
they're all kind of tweeting around. Yeah, but they seem to act just like normal birds. But you can obviously see there's like a couple of feathers on the tip of their wings, but most of you see like the
Like
bones and joints and like their skull, a little bit of meat on their chest. Obviously decayed over time, but not to the point to where they're only bones. And they're just kind of flying around with the rest of them. They don't seem to have any trouble flying with their lack of wings.
Well, that's interesting. I suppose that means we're getting close to our destination.
Yeah, do you attempt to use your ring to talk to the birds?
Yes, after I make those comments to the group, I look at who looks the strongest out of my birds that I've called.
You didn't call it eagle, so.
Yeah, well, you got there's a blue jay that looks. He's got his it almost like he has eyebrows. He looks mean. He's just kind of flying around.
I hold my hand out and say, "Mr. J, come forth."
Oh man, I wanted to go joking on there. Mr. J. And he kind of lands on your finger, and you and I guess you use the ring to cast the speak to animals.
Yeah.
And he seeds,
Food.
seeds, and he kind of like looks at your hand.
Worm.
Man, I don't have any seeds. Anyone have any seeds?
He could probably find you some.
I poured some, yeah.
I'll go forward some real quick.
Thank you.
Yeah, you kind of just don't. It's just kind of like as you're walking into these trees, you kind of find a couple of small seeds to the side. Yeah, you're able to kind of get them in stride as you're walking.
Thank you. Take the seeds and put them on my hand with Mr. J.
Yeah, and he kind of starts picking at them. Seeds, happy.
Do you know how far off the undead king is?
He kind of like pecks seeds.
Yeah.
He kind of like stops and kind of just looks at you for a second. Like he doesn't look like he quite understood. He looks a little confused.
Where is the scary?
Ooh. He kind of hops and like kind of turns and like flaps his wings and flies off in kind of the direction you guys are heading right now. And he has a seed in his mouth as he does so.
I got very valuable information from the bird. He told us that way is the correct way. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction.
Yep. You were able to successfully communicate with this one intelligence bird.
Did it.
It's kind of why it doesn't require to me because it's just so doesn't really do anything that cool, but it can come in handy if you use it cleverly. But anyway, yeah. So he flies off in that direction. You guys are already kind of heading.
I'm going to kind of get ahead of everybody at about 100 feet and kind of keep a lookout.
Okay, yeah. And with your 25 perception, you're pretty sure that no one's sneaking around or you guys aren't coming up on anything anytime soon that alerts you. You guys say you traveled about 20 minutes, 25 minutes into the woods now. Haima, you know that you guys are getting close to the area that's been circled by Oseram. And Ao ahead, you can in the distance you can see that the trees begin to thin out, and you think you can see it looks like a small town in the distance. And there's a hill kind of out in the middle of the town. You can't quite see what's on top of it from the top of the trees just yet, but you can definitely see that far off in the distance, like probably another 5 minutes of travel. You guys are, after the trees break, you guys will be on the edge of a small little settlement.
Is it a tent settlement or like?
It looks like wooden houses.
Wooden houses?
Yeah, you can see like kind of wooden, very I'm trying to think of something to compare it to, like an easy pickup. Very
Like cabins and stuff?
yeah,
Rustic?
yeah, very rustic.
Yeah.
Very rustic, and even from the distance you're at, you can just kind of see like the mud between. They're not built in grass. It's like there's been a lot of walking around, and all the vegetation has been tromped through. And you can see some movement. Still not quite close enough to make out what it is yet, but you know.
Is the forest full of life? Like, are there lots of bugs and
There are.
deer and rabbits?
Yeah.
And
Ao would also notice actually that you're starting to see more of these little undead birds around, and then in the distance, you can see it looks like a deer.
Scary.
A deer kind of hop off, but you can see that the skin of its face is hanging, and most of it's quite skeletal.
Are the trees dead?
No.
Everything's fine, but the living creatures are skeletal.
Yeah, like the more you see, like the bugs are fine, but the actual like living
Mammals?
mammals and such are, yeah, more and more of them are beginning to look very undead as you guys get closer.
Oseram, do you sense anything?
Yeah, I was about to do that if you get done doing
Right
that.
on.
Yeah, how many feet are we away from the town?
Oh, feet! You guys are probably like kind of 2,000 feet or something. It's a good bit out there. Ao can see it. He's far enough ahead of you guys, and he's got 25 on his perception, so he can squint and see it out there in the distance. Probably even further than that. But it's still like a 5-minute walk before you guys will be near enough to see it all easily. But it's just kind of in the break in the trees in the distance. You can see a couple of buildings.
Okay, just want to use divine sense in the area that we're at.
What's it, 60 feet on it?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can. When you use your divine sense, what does it look like? We went over this before a long time ago. But
Eyes
like,
turn white.
your eyes turn white. What does your vision do? Do you still kind of see everything, and it's kind of like you're playing a video game and you activate a sense? You kind of see like little shadowy dudes that you're looking for, or
You know,
something.
we don't really explain it. You see, because it doesn't like give a like this crazy detail, but like
You know the
any like
location
celestial fiends, undead.
Yeah. Well, I know
Like, you know the type and the
you know the
presence.
locations of course, but I just wanted to like for
Like,
what do you actually imagine it looking like when you use it?
Like it's fun. It's like the Predator.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
predator. Like your vision kind of turns
Like
red.
heat
You can see
vision?
like
Yeah.
heat signatures.
Yeah, something odd, like some shadowy figures or something like that. Yeah.
So is it like would you say that you get like a different heat signature depending on if it's undead or like a fiend
Yeah,
or
they're
something.
just the different colors.
Okay,
depending
yeah.
on what they
You
are,
can
yeah.
definitely, when you turn it on, even just in the 60 feet, you can pick out several. There's undead birds. Like your divine sense pick up that they are actually undead.
Yeah. And any undead humanoids out there?
None within the range that you have right now.
Okay. Right now. All right. Yeah, I just come back into. I don't see anything just yet, but we're definitely getting closer to whatever all this undead is coming from.
I'm gonna continue on toward the village and see if I can see. You said there were people walking around.
You can see, it's kind of like you can see. Yeah, you see people walking around, but it's still at a distance to where they're like, oh, small, but obviously a humanoid.
Alright, just gonna continue on that way until I see something.
Yeah, and of course, as you guys get closer, what you're expecting to see is, well, this is a town of undead people. You
Are
can
they
see
skeletons? Or
they are
like
skeletal. Most are skeletal. Some you can still see remnants of flesh on their bones, but most, like 80% of the body is skeletal. But they're still wearing, like you can see, little farmer hats and overalls and such.
Are they acting
ones.
normal?
They are. They seem to be carrying on their lives normally. And let's see. Oh, well, you guys can get up to like the edge. You guys maybe you're behind a tree looking around or such. But you guys are close enough that all of you can obviously see that everyone in this town, even there's even like a dog, horses, livestock. It's all undead. And also around with your vision, it's just you just see dots of little heat signatures everywhere.
Everywhere. Blazing.
Well, they don't appear to have any ill intent.
They don't.
Towards each other.
Yeah. When they see somebody walking around with skin, they probably will feel different.
And now that you guys are close enough as well, like I said, there's kind of this rustic town here, and a path that leads through it, and it kind of goes up a hill a bit. And on top of this hill, still a little bit in the distance, there's a very large castle. 3 towers, and on top of the towers, they have like almost like a cone on top of it, and it goes down to each side tower, and a larger one in the middle. But the brick of this castle, it almost looks like black, like midnight, like it's a void of light in this area. And you can see those sticking up from the side, and there's also the walls around it, and you can see there's a drawbridge on front that is it's currently down, open.
Any of these skeletal creatures walking by themselves?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can find a couple of different ones. You can find a couple of ones that seem to be farming. They have a pitchfork and they're throwing hay to the side.
I'm gonna wait till one of them gets kind of close to where we're at. Maybe the forest, maybe the edge.
Yeah. All right. You wait for. You guys maybe wait like 10 minutes or so, and one begins to kind of walk in your direction. You can see. It looks to be a female, and she has a bowl. You can see kind of like rotten fruit and vegetables, and she throws them out to the side, outside the village. And she's probably. Are you guys sneaking?
I'm a sneak.
You're sneak. Are you
I'm a sneak.
up there by yourself, or?
I don't know where they're at.
Yeah. Well, let's figure out where everybody is real quick,
Okay.
so we can see what happens. I know it's a little meta game at this point, but just tell me where you guys are. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It wouldn't be fair to sneak.
No, I wasn't sneaking.
I wasn't sneaking.
Because 10 minutes would have passed, we would have caught up with him.
Yeah.
And you guys there's like a couple of trees, like just a few out in where you would be now, and then you're like sitting behind one looking, and maybe you're all like kind of behind him
just
looking
kinda-
around like what? Well,
Well, I plan on over the ring. I plan on maybe dragging one of these guys off and questioning them.
And kill it.
Probably kill it.
Going to kill it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that seems fair.
Well, talk to it first.
And then we'll kill it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whilst this exchange is going on, I am using my costume set to paint a little skeleton face
Oh my
on my
God.
face.
how racist, man.
A little skeleton.
Going super white face on this.
Yeah. I'm going skeleton face on this. All right.
A little skeleton.
Well, you guys are.
You look like a bad guy from Karate Kid.
I imagine Skullomania, and that's what I see.
I'm thinking more like Corpse Bride.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys are, watching, and she got, I don't know, let's see. How far did I say she was away, or did I?
You didn't.
Okay, well, she's probably still like 100 feet away from you guys. But she kind of stops, and she's pointing, like, you can't really tell where she's looking because she doesn't have any eyeballs, but it kind of looks like her head's in y'all's direction. And she kind of just slowly backs up and, like, turns and kind of jogs back
Over
with
the
her bowl in her
ring,
hand.
I say, let me go first. And then I start walking out towards her.
Yeah. All right, you start walking out. She's running in the other direction right now.
Excuse me, sorry, please stop.
And she looks, you can see, she looks over her shoulder. She's running, and you hear her exclaim out loudly, "Meat bags!"
Fuck.
But I look like a skeleton!
Mary.
I am great at makeup!
All right. Would you like to make like a?
I was
Deception.
persuading
It'd be
her
it'd be
to
deception.
stop.
Is what it
Would you
be.
you can make a deception check, and but we'll,
That's still pretty
I
good.
still got you.
Yeah, and I have advantage on deception too, so. First roll is 23.
Mhm.
Second roll is 26.
Okay, and she is looking over her shoulder and meat bags, and she kind of like points. Run away, girl! There's meat bags behind you, and she continues to run back to town.
Oh
She
no!
saw someone else, I guess. I don't know.
Well, she,
yeah, we're kinda
she
just
rolled
standing
pretty
there.
well. She probably saw, I don't know, Oseron's shining armor or something in the sun.
Oh, and this time when she's running saying meat bags, I'm like, cold as ice and ice cold. And I'm getting the sword ready.
Yeah, you get prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my weapons as well.
Yeah, hey.
I start running into town saying, "Oh!"
Oh, please.
All right. All right.
Please don't. Please don't.
I've done it.
You gotta remember what game we're playing, Mary. You're still at a distance from her when she made the first save. Or let me see. She's got to make her insight check. All right, yeah, everything worked out.
Yeah, 26 is pretty good.
But yeah, you guys prepare and you're running after him, and you can see several of them look up and look to the outside, and they all begin to run into houses, and you start seeing doors shut, and they like kind of reach out and close windows. They seem to be fearful.
I over the ring. They don't seem to like you guys. They seem kind of scared.
Good. I don't like them either.
They haven't done anything.
Exactly. And I'm going to keep it that way. Still walking to the town.
We could probably bypass this entire village and go straight to the castle where I assume the king lives. We don't need to cause these people any trouble.
People undead, they're not people anymore.
They have dogs and they farm.
And it's dead. And it's rotten vegetables.
No,
Yes.
they're fine.
They're no. No, they're undead.
You guys are discussing this. You start to hear a bell in the distance. Ting, 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 ting.
I like that noise.
More cowboy.
And you can see more in the distance begin that didn't seem to notice before or hear begin to like look. Just body language looks quite panicked. They run into houses.
We didn't see if they had like an army or anything, right?
Yeah,
They
didn't
were
see
just
any,
like happy
anybody
little
that
farmers.
looks like soldiers or anything just
Yeah.
yet. This small dog, bone-like, got like a little bit of fur around his neck, but most of the rest of his bones kind of starts running up towards you and barking at you. Yeah, he's like ruff, 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 ruff.
Hi, puppy.
Kind of like goes back confused and kind of turns back and barks at you some more.
Oh no! I kneel down and hold my hand
And he
out.
kind of like jumps in, like his front feet kind of jumps at you like back a little bit. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Aw.
Quite confused about this stranger.
I'm gonna persuade him to
Okay.
come over to me.
All right, you're gonna try to persuade the dog.
Yeah.
Okay. You should probably actually roll like an animal handling.
24. Okay. That's fine. 10.
10. All right. Puppy dog. He seems wary of you, but he kind of well, he doesn't really have bones for ears, but his head kind of goes down a little bit. He's like, and he's kind of like pacing back and forth a little bit. He's like a medium-sized dog.
A little dead chihuahua.
Yeah, he's not a chihuahua, but he's like a
Jack Russell.
yeah. He's larger than a Chihuahua, but not like a medium-sized dog. But anyway, yeah, he's just kind of eyeing you.
Like a little wiener dog.
I'll look over to Osron. Brother,
Yeah.
it looks like we've been found, and I think we should make a move quickly before we lose our opportunity to get into the castle.
Alright, so you say you want to slay the whole village, because I am definitely down for that.
I think we shouldn't waste our time with that.
Agreed.
Fine.
Brother, if we have time for Helltown after this, we'll deal with that, because we can't have undead raiding
don't-
towns.
They don't seem like a threat
Yet.
yet.
Agreed.
Were there any little baby undead people, or were they just all old and elderly?
You haven't seen any undead, but you did see a few smaller that looked like they were younger, but no babies. They seem to be helping the others. They ran in. Maybe one was grabbed up by one wearing a dress and pulled inside the house. But yeah. So you got this little skeleton dog barking at you. What are you doing? The bell in the distance has stopped at this point.
I'm gonna start walking towards the castle. Are any of you gonna come with me?
Yeah.
Yep, right behind her.
All right.
Doesn't look like anyone's coming out to fight us. They all seem pretty fearful, so.
You guys waltz into town.
Yeah, Osron, if they attack, we'll fuck them up.
I'm already ahead of you.
You guys help me out real quick. What was the name of the undead king dude?
Oh, his name.
Waxfierce.
Yeah.
Waxfierce.
Lord
Yes.
Waxfierce.
How do you forget that name?
King of the Undying.
The
something.
Great.
They had like 17 titles or something.
There we go.
Master.
Yeah,
Had to read
18
I
times.
was over here looking for it. Where's his name at?
17.
All right. So,
Nate was the one we slayed.
what now?
Nate
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the one we
Yeah.
I remember Nate. Don't worry about Nate.
We'll see him again. Don't worry.
yeah.
So yeah, you begin to walk. I guess you're just kind of going to follow the path, the winding dirt
Yeah.
path.
I'm not
that goes
gonna
through
walk
town.
with everybody else. I'm gonna kind of sneak around the houses and stuff, but walk in the same direction.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be stealthy as possible.
Yeah.
I'm walking weapons drawn.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't have any weapons drawn.
I
I
got
have my
mine
little
drawn.
dog next to me. Barking at me. Doesn't like
yeah,
me very
he's
much.
He's kind of like keeping his distance, but he's like continually annoyingly barking at the party as you guys walk through. And as you guys begin to step into town, just looking around, this looks like a normal town.
Yep.
Very normal, except for these skeletal people you've seen. Ao, as you're going through and sneaking around the houses, you can hear like hushed whispers as they speak of the meat bags here. What do they want? And what do we do? And then shh, don't worry about it. They'll leave. We don't have anything.
They're afraid of us.
Oh yeah, very much so. Osron, as you're walking and you get closer and you still have your senses on as you're
Yeah, it don't last
making
for
sure.
like a minute.
Yeah. We can say like at the end of it here because I guess only
Yeah.
like not that long has passed.
Yeah.
You can see several of them kind of hunkered down around the windows, and maybe a couple of you also see like a bony finger kind of point out through the shades and looking.
I jump at it.
And it just
like
the hand
this.
disappears back into the shadows. And you can see all kinds of different sizes. You even see one that looks kind of like it's being held in the arms of another, like you get this little heat signature. It seems to be like a child.
I feel nothing.
Yeah, but you guys continue to walk. Anything?
The houses, do they look all the same pretty much, or can you tell like?
It
if
looks like
there's
kind of the same carpenter built most of these houses. They all look very
A
similar
small
to each other.
village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can say like you guys can see like there's maybe 15 different houses out here, and there's a lot of most of this area looks like it's been farmed, and you can see that there's different crops growing. But then you can also see there are livestock and animals that are undead. But the plant, like you may go through a kind of a personal garden of one of these in front of their house, and you can see there's tomatoes growing, and they look perfectly fine. And there's even a well, like a strange little pump well out there, and you can see water dripping down on the ground. Kind of a muddied area. A blacksmith, anvil, and a hearth to the side.
Are there any weapons out in the open?
Yeah, there seem to be several farming tools.
Okay.
You can see like there's like a scythe. There's a hoe, stuff like that. No swords or anything like
Village
that.
hoe.
Yeah, it seems just like I said, just for you guys walking around, this seems a very simple village and quite normal, aside from the skeletons. In the distance up the hill, as you guys have been probably walking not even a minute yet, you can see several skeletons begin to kind of jog from the walls and over the drawbridge. They begin to come down into town in your direction, and you can see they have kind of frayed, looks like tabards on their chest. And they're like black trim and yellow background with like a kind of a black skull in the middle of the chest. It's black and yellow. And they do have weapons at the hip. You can see short swords and several with pikes, and they're jogging, like I said, in your direction. And they see you.
I call out to the soldiers approaching, and I say, "Friends, please halt." And I'll persuade.
Sure.
God dang it!
You would persuade them to halt.
26.
26 to persuade them to halt.
And to think that I'm their friend.
Well, I'm not even gonna roll.
Could be friend. Could be friend. You don't know.
So,
I have not done anything not friendly.
you they as you shout out, they kind of come to a halt, and they're still a little bit away. They're probably about 100 foot up the hill a little bit, and one of them yells out, "Get away from them, girl! Get away from the meat bags! Are you crazy?" And you have like a flashback to this one skeleton you've met before, and it sounds much like Nate. And then another one yells out, "Yeah, get away from him!" And the same voice comes from the second skeleton.
I say, please do not attack them. They mean no harm. They have come with gifts and honor for Lord Waxius.
They kind of stiffen, as you would say. They kind of stand up a little straighter, and they all just kind of turn and look at each other. There's about 10 of them, and they turn back. The only good meat bag's a dead meat bag. What do they have for Waxius? They kind of like trying to motion you forward to get away from them.
I'll
the
walk
rest of the
forward
party.
a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple of steps.
And one of them kind of look. He's just this body movement. You can kind of tell he's a little suspicious of you,
That's
but
fine. That's fine.
it doesn't seem like he's realized it yet.
That's fine.
But you can definitely get the feeling that the distance that they're at is helping you a lot.
Yeah. They bring many magical items from far off lands. I spoke to them earlier in the forest, and they do not mean us any harm. They simply wish to honor our Lord, our Master, our wonderful Savior Waxius. Please.
And as you say that, they all kind of like put a hand up and go, "Whoo!" And they seem inspired.
Would you please grant them safe passage to our Lord, for they come with the best of intentions and with many priceless gems.
What is she talking about? All I got is this sword. Yes.
Shut your fucking mouth.
And one of them says, well, you know how it is. No one just sees Lord Waxius, especially not meat bags.
I know, it is a great ask, but I believe they are worthy, and it would be such an honorable thing to let them pass.
And one of them kind of steps out from the middle, and he's like the only one that actually seems to have plate armor on, with the same
Sexy.
the same tabard. He's like, well, Lord Waxius, the all-knowing, great, wonderful Lord Waxius, ruler of all, he'll know what to do. and a couple of them, I gotta look at each other. They all just kind of seem to be unsure, but the one in plate's like, it's fine. We'll see if they can get to him anyway.
What does he mean by that? Get to him.
Yeah.
Brother, get your.
You say that out loud and shut your mouth, meatbag. No one's seen Lord Waxius for 500 years. But we feel this power, the mighty, overbearing power. And they kind of like clutch their chest a little bit. Ah.
I just go like this and look up like.
And you, as he's like sitting there holding his chest, you think you could almost see like a tear go down his cheek, but there's just nothing there. Now follow us, and they all turn and begin to walk back up. And
I look back at the party, looking all smug.
yeah, and you notice that several of the townsbones have begun to kind of like look out their doors and curious about what's happening on.
Yeah. Is there any way to? You said there was a drawbridge, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there a gate or a wall?
There is a wall. It's the wall is encircling this castle, but you guys can see the towers above it, and then the drawbridge is in the front, that in the open path across that. But yeah, there is a wall. Not a very high wall, like a 10-15 foot wall.
All right. Belle leads the party forward.
Would I be able to go over this wall?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be too hard for you at all, really. Like an acrobatics check, but it wouldn't be overly complicated for what you got going on.
All right, yeah. Over the ring, I'll say, you guys just see if you can get to Lord Waxius, and I'll try to sneak around.
Good luck.
And so you guys begin to follow, and you can hear kind of a couple of people talking in the background, and then, like, actually one to the side that's kind of in your view a little bit, and a woman, assume it's a woman, one in a dress, kind of sticks her head out the window. Get out of here, meatbags! And it's the same voice again. And then you hear another voice come try, shh, be quiet, woman, and kind of grab her and pull her back in. And same voice. They all seem to share the same voice. But they will lead you to the castle.
All right, I'm going to attempt to sneak over the wall as best I can.
Okay.
Is anybody looking?
No one seems to have noticed you even
Okay.
there. Did you roll stealth earlier?
I did. I don't remember what I got though.
Yeah, but it's usually freaking really good, so I haven't worried
Yeah.
about it. So you want to go over the wall? Just give me a acrobatics check.
27.
Yeah, you're able to just backflip onto this thing, easy peasy, no problem. And you're able to get up there. Doesn't seem to be any guards that are patrolling the top. There's an area to stand on. It's probably like just a few feet across, and you can see it goes around and kind of goes. There's a few stairs that go around the backside to get down. But there's not very much in between this wall and the castle itself. There's maybe like 10 feet between the wall and the castle.
Any windows maybe on the first floor that I can kind of get into and stick around?
There are some windows, but they're all like stained glass windows, and you don't see any that you think you'll be able to open. Give me a perception check. See if we can create one.
Create one. 24.
24. Yeah, you're able to find one that you think
Maybe slides open or
kind
something
of
like that.
kind of has. You think it can like slide to the side a little bit.
Okay.
And you can kind of smell an aroma coming in that direction, possibly a kitchen or something. Yeah.
Any traps on this window? I would guess not, but maybe not.
Yeah, if you take the time to check, you
Yeah.
don't find anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you hop over and you find a window.
Yeah, I want to crack it open a little bit, see if I see anything inside.
Now you look inside. Yeah, let's see. It looks to be a kitchen, and it looks to be vacant, but you can see a large pot on over an open fire, bubbling a little bit.
Any like pantry that I can sneak and hide into?
Oh yeah. There's a large cabinet. It looks like a kind of a grain closet, maybe.
Okay. I'm going to open the window, close it behind me, then run to the pantry
Yeah, yeah, you can get in there and close
and
it
just wait.
and wait.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just smell the grain, and it's all
Kind of
fresh.
weird that
Nothing.
they're actually cooking food. It's very weird.
So you guys in the front side, you go through the 2 walls, and they all these soldiers are marching, and they kind of break off to the side as they go in, and you guys continue going forward, and nobody seemed to notice Mary yet. But
Skullface.
the one in the plate armor continues to lead you into the castle. Like the drawbridge seems to just kind of go directly into the castle and not into a courtyard or anything. My freaking nose is tickling. And we've been going for about an hour and 30 minutes. Let's take a little break right there,
All right.
and we'll get back into it and see what happens. Don't go anywhere. We'll BRB. Yeah. Hey! Welcome back. Back from the break. Feels good. So we left off. You guys had gone to this undead village and talked your way into going to the castle. We got
Yeah.
Ao hiding in a grain closet right now, and the rest of you are being led in the front by this one skeleton wearing plate and the tabard of his lord. And yeah, you guys go over the drawbridge and into the front of the castle. And after you go over the drawbridge, there's a couple of steps up, and you can see a kind of a red carpet going across the floor up into a small flight of stairs in the distance. Several pillars on each side, torch in each pillar, and the tabards, the black and yellow tabards with a skull in the middle of it, forward from each. And at the end on the stairs stands a figure. It has long flowing black and yellow robes. Seem to hang down much further than they need to onto the ground. You don't see a skeletal face, but there's a hood pulled up, and you can see a very almost more like a zombie-ish face with discolored eyes. One's yellow and one white. And you guys continue to go forward.
Yes.
Okay. And then to the side, you can see there's, as you guys come in, you can see there's other large double wooden doors on each side leading in. The skeleton and plate will go up to the stairs and bend down to one knee. And I decided I don't like the name I gave him. I'm changing it. I was about to say it, and I'm like, no. There we go. That's a better one. The skeleton takes a knee and announces the meat bags they've come to pledge loyalty and gifts to Lord Waxius, and asks that Duke Maximus to greet you and offer guidance to this poor soldier. And Maximus here. You guys, I guess you continue to walk forward, standing behind the skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you kind of hear this long breath, just. What have you come to offer our Lord Waxius?
Well, my first gift, and probably the best one that you will receive, is a song! Ha-ha! And I pull out...
And he kind of goes, and like take a step back a little bit.
Which of my many instruments shall I play for Maximus? I want to play my... Hold up. My mandolin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna play my mandolin.
Let's turn the air conditioner back off because I forgot it's going right now. But yeah, make a performance check for me if you want to play your
Yes, I
mandolin.
will.
What type of song are you playing? Like what mood is it?
It is
He's listening.
a... I was gonna say happy folk tune. One of those, good old uplifting with a little bit of country twang to appeal
Like a
to
Hobbit song.
Yeah, like a Hobbit song.
I'm gonna sing a good old folk
go
song
for that song.
about tilling the land and
Yeah.
Sound like a little gentleman.
All right, and I get advantage on my performance checks too.
yeah.
So let's check it.
Okay.
The first
roll again.
one is 26, 7, 8. Wait, 20.
Roll again. Take that.
Never mind.
Yeah.
And the next one was 3. So what did I roll the first time? 16?
Yeah.
So yeah, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
You got a 30.
30. Yeah.
Okay, and with your mandolin, you play out this beautiful song that echoes through the halls, and even everyone in the party has moved to Belle's beautiful voice and her skill with this mandolin. And Maximus kind of reaches under his hood a little bit and rubs his green, loose skin. This is a gift worthy of our Lord. Very good. Is that all that you bring for our Lord?
The other gifts, if you don't mind me being so bold, are for his eyes only. They are very powerful and very special, and whilst I am more than happy to share my song with yourself, Maximus, I would not want to taint the purity of our next gifts by bringing them out into the open here.
A noble gesture. One that my brother will sure meet with open arms. If you're worthy. And he kind of you think he's smiling, but his lip just kind of quivers a little bit to the side as he doesn't seem to have much control over his face. And he kind of just gives a long, have you brought servants for us? And he kind of a shaky hand, and you can see kind of this bone fingertips that kind of go into loose skin hanging down off his wrist. He kind of points towards you. You are there those that are like us with you? He kind of points down to where you keep the portable hole.
Oh my god.
I hear them screaming in neglect and pain. Please free these poor souls to my care.
Your care. What would you want with them?
Whatever they pledge to our Lord is good enough for me, but these screams of pain.
I tend to like their screams.
He kind of stiffens a little bit. You kind of see his lip quiver again. And he just kind of slides to the side. It doesn't seem like he takes steps. He just kind of slides to the side, and there's this large double wooden door behind him. And he kind of bows a little bit and motions towards the door. Please enter.
Before we do, how many guards
There were
are
10.
around us right now?
There's just the one that's still taking the knee, and then this guy. That's it. That's all that's in there.
Cool. All right.
Other than that, there's no sound other than the torches that are burning in the background. Hey, is there anything you want to do at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Do I see anybody walk into the kitchen area?
During the time that they've been in there, let's see. No, nobody enters in.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak out and I guess find a door.
Yeah, you came into the window. There is a door. Say you're over here in the pantry. There's one just straight across. It's a large wooden double door.
Okay, sneak up to it and check if it's locked. Probably not.
No, it's open.
Okay, crack it open and look around.
Yeah, you crack it open and you can see into the same room that they're in right now. This long hallway. You can see the pillars, and you can hear this this breath into the distance, and you can see you peek out about the same time that he asks them to enter, and he bows forward.
This door that he's pointing to, is it, where does it look like it's going to lead? Like deeper into...
Yeah, there's just a kind of a straight path through where they came in for the front, and there's just like this door. It's like a steps up to it, and there's just this large wall, aside from the doors on the side, like the one you came through, and there's this wooden double door in the middle of it. And you can see the tabards on the wall.
Okay,
Again.
any pillars in the room that I can probably sneak behind?
Yeah, there's several pillars that goes through.
I'm going to open the door just enough and wait to see if they respond to that.
No, they don't.
Okay. Slide through.
Yeah.
Get behind one of the pillars and wait for a second.
And again, we can all go at the same time at this point. He just motions to the door and just kind of holds his position.
Belle is going to do a quick little perception check before she walks on through to make sure there's no like trap right in front of her feet.
Yeah, sure.
8 plus 5. Quick math.
13.
Boom. Look at these mathematicians I'm surrounded
You
by.
see you kind of see a wrinkle in the carpet a little bit. Looks
First
like you could trip
very easy.
over it.
That's
But
it.
that's all you get. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Belle is going to walk forward.
Okay, looking at the door, does it seem like there is another entrance, or is that the only one?
From what you've seen so far, this place, this kind of looks like the only entrance. Maybe they're outside. You can go around back or something. But as far as like as deep as this is into the castle, this door looks like it's just in the center of the castle from what you guys have been able to see so far.
But does it look like it's going down?
The stairs that Maximus is standing on, and there's the door, and it's closed.
All right, I'll just wait till they turn and kind of sneak up to the podium. Join the...
Yeah. And nobody even seems to notice you show up.
Yeah.
Not even the party themselves.
I'll say a little bit behind them anyway.
Is the whole floor the red carpet, or is it like strip?
Yeah, it's just like a strip down the middle. The rest of it's stone floor.
All right, I step on the stone.
Yeah, you stay on the stone?
Yeah.
Okay, and even like up the stairs, like the carpet just kind of goes up the middle and it kind of rounds about, and there's stone on the side going up.
Okay.
The carpet seems to go under this wooden door, and that the carpet is the same width as the door.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, I'll step forward.
And Maximus, he doesn't move. He just holds position as you step up toward the door, and there are 2 metal like handles, one for each side of the door. You can grab a hold of. My nose is itching so bad. Like cocaine.
It's a hell of a drug.
I'll approach, kind of coming up behind Ray.
Yeah.
Before I get to Ray, I'm gonna walk in front of Maximus, and I'll just lean in, and I'll kind of look back at my brother for a second. If this is a trap, I will unleash my brother in here. It won't be very nice.
Just looking at him with straight his face of like death, like
And he kind of stands up a little bit as you guys are like talking to him. He's like, "Do you not know of the trial of Waxius? One does not simply meet Waxius without proving themselves first."
The trials. Of course, I've heard of the trials.
I expect every meatbag has heard. Even the smallest babe should be taught of the importance of the trial.
Is it not obvious just by looking at me that we're obviously too good for this?
And you kind of
Take us straight
You
to
kind of
the
hear like a.
Shall we prove our might? And then I pull out the portable hole.
Kind of turns to you a little bit. And he puts his hand down to his side. And he goes to the door and he grabs a hold of the handle. And he opens one side of it. And it, you can see that it leads into this dark room. The alarming thing about this is even with your vision in darkness, you can't see anything. It's just black.
What if I put my goggles on?
Nothing. Nothing changes. And he steps to the door and kind of turns back, and you can see his lip quivering. Well, follow me then. And he disappears into the darkness.
I look back at the group. Looks like we gotta do it.
Heck yeah.
But do you?
I mean,
Close the door.
alternative option. Wait,
See you there.
alternative
And
option.
I guess the thing that I should have explained when you guys actually stepped into the castle is that, especially the elves in the party, you guys feel a familiar lack of magic in the air, like very much like you guys when you dealt with
Like one in the forest.
like when you guys fixed the pillar in the forest, very much the same feeling. And as far as like you remember Oseron, you guys are in the right place.
Yeah.
But this is where you've been led to. You guys are free to do whatever you want.
So we're looking at a hole that we can't see in.
It's just you can see the carpet kind of go in about half a foot into the door, and it's just black.
Walk in.
You walk in.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the hood and pretend like I was there the whole time and just walk into.
Okay. You two walk in, and you step into this black void. Maybe a couple of steps, and you can turn and look, and you can still see the rest of the party outside the door in the light.
And as we're in there, can we look around? Or is it just dark?
It's just dark. Like it looks like absolutely no light in here. Not even the light from the previous room. It just kind of goes in a couple of feet and stops. Or a half a foot, as I said earlier. Yep.
All right, I'm in. I walk
Go in.
Yeah, Belle goes in too.
Excuse me.
Well, brother.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, as always.
Walk on
I'll walk in.
Yeah.
All right. All right. First room. Let's see here. So you guys step in, and as you'd expect, the door slowly behind you, and you're left in this this darkness. You kind of hear like the sound of a match being struck, and in the distance you can see a little bit of light begins to illuminate, but it's not like this warm candlelight. It's more like a gray white light begins to illuminate this. Well, it looks like a table, and there's many figures. So there's 7 figures around this table, but they're all face down in the middle of it, and you can see different weapons stabbed in each of their backs. And the light begins to kind of spread out from the room a little bit more. And you can see that around the edges of the table, there's thick, sticky web covering the table. And it comes out a little more. And you can see the back wall. Spider webs are covering up to the ceiling that's about 20 feet above you. And there's no sound other than the first sound that you guys heard and your own breathing. And the rest of the room begins to kind of come into the light. And you're in a room. You can still see some of the stonework under the web, but it's absolutely covered. And a door on the other side with the web stringing across, in this table in the middle with these slain figures slumped over. And the room itself is probably about a 60-foot square. You don't see anything moving.
Approach the table. I'm gonna approach the table.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Look around.
You approach the table.
These figures, do they look familiar?
They look. The room itself is very devoid of color, and these bodies are just like a darker shade of gray, but they all look to be. They do look familiar. But also very deformed, like their bodies are much more shriveled than they should be. And you can, do you touch one or try to move anything?
On the table, is there anything else besides the figures?
You can see there seems to be several dice on the table, and there's some quills that have been dumped over and dried onto under the web. Most of everything's kind of under this web, and you can kind of make out there's this wooden, kind of like a square in the middle of it. It looks like there's like kind of black decayed food that was there. Look like it's been here for a long time though.
Can I clear away some of the webbing and kind of take a look at anything else that might be on there?
You can start moving away some of the webbing and you're moving away. You're like cutting away with your weapon, or okay. You're cutting away, and you begin to hear skittering in the distance. It seems to be coming from above you.
Belle is going to cast Fireball all the way across
Uh-huh.
to the other door.
Right. You're gonna cast fireball at the door itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Sure,
this is
diddly
the center of the
am.
room, so yeah, you'll be far enough away. The table's not close enough to the door.
Alright. When did I last use a spell? Oh man, how do I do things?
66?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
It's what?
66.
Oh, 66. I thought
Page
you said
number?
60.
66.
Yeah. 66.
Wait, what?
What the heck are you guys talking about?
Your damage.
Oh.
8d6.
8.
Oh.
Wow.
86.
It's not 66.
So yeah, it does a 86 to an area.
86.
Wait, it's a 60,
Yeah,
60 foot cube, right?
20.
20.
20-foot radius.
Radius.
Radius,
not a cube,
yeah,
Not cube,
yeah.
but radius.
The room that we're in is 60 foot, correct?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, okay, so my fireball will only reach 20 foot.
No, it's got 120 range.
It's got 120 range, but the blast radius is going to be 20 feet.
Yeah.
So that leaves 40 feet between us and the fireball inside this room.
Yeah.
Simple math.
Yeah, if you want to shoot the door and not hit anybody else in the room,
Oh,
that's
you're right,
perfectly fine.
150 feet.
So you're attempting to shoot this door and clear the webbing from it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can mark off the spell that you
Yeah.
used.
So each creature needs to make a dex saving throw if there happen to be any creatures in my line of fire.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna roll up some d6s.
While
Right.
she's rolling, can I make a perception check and look at the roof?
Yeah, you can look at the roof. You
Yeah.
look up, and as you look, we'll have the perception check. But now that you're directly looking at it, you can see kind of under the web. You think there's like a hole above you, and it seems like the sound is coming from that hole. So like the hole kind of seems like passive perception probably should have picked it up, but yeah, you don't see anything moving still, but you can hear the sound. And how you feeling?
How you feeling?
Look queasy.
Guys, there's a hole in the ceiling and there's something up there. I don't know what it is, but it's skittering around.
Actually, throw your fireball out.
I threw my fireball.
Okay.
It does 27 damage,
Okay.
and if anyone managed to beat the dex saving throw of I think 16, then they take half that.
Gotcha.
So what happens?
All right.
Do the flames catch on fire as they should?
The flames catch on fire?
I mean,
Oh, they burn.
the web. Fiery flames.
So, did you say anything right then as well?
Where's Maximus?
He's not in here.
And we can clearly see each other.
Oh yeah, you can see the whole room now. It's
Oh, okay. It's just a
Gotcha.
candle, whatever was lit.
well, it's this light.
Okay.
It's in the room.
Okay.
So yeah, your fireball goes and hits the wall, Mary,
Yep.
and the web, like this 40 feet of this wall just bursts into flames, and the fire begins to trickle up the wall, and you can see the chunks of the webbing that's melted is falling to the ground. And you hear this screech, almost a scream, and this person comes from the web of the door, and they seem to be covered in flame. They run towards the table, and they kind of fall forwards on the table, and the flame just kind of fizzles out a little bit, and then falls to the ground, and you can kind of hear weeping from the other side of the table. Still on the opposite side of the table, I guess, from you, AO, but you can look if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, you see a familiar face. This is, it looks like a elven lady, Zarini.
What?
And she's like, her skin is charred and she's crying into her hands. But you're the only one that sees this right now.
I'm gonna throw my cloak on top of her and try to put her out, I guess.
Okay. You throw your cloak over. Yeah. And like, Pat, and the smoke is coming from the inside of your cloak.
Yeah.
And she kind of whispers, "Thank you." And as she does, your cloak kind of begins to rise from the ground, and from under your cloak, you see these spider legs begin to appear. As clearly now everyone can see, there's a top part of an elven body that looks just like Zarini to you, and the bottom part, this very large black widow body. And
Duh.
Nice.
the cloak kind of falls to the side as she grows, and you hear the screech in the air, and you hear more skittering getting louder. And roll initiative.
Oh my
Yeah, about time. Yeah, something good for a change.
Right.
Satoshi died. This one good.
I'm dying.
So Martin's not here right now, but
Let me wait on him or roll.
we'll just add him in when he comes in here. I'll adjust. 20 and above.
27.
Ayo.
Ayo goes first.
15 to 20.
Plus
No.
11. So.
16. No, 15. I mean, 15.
All right. Oseron.
It would have been 16.
And then, okay, 10 to 15. Anybody? 10? All right.
Nope.
And then Scrum. Roll, Jamar, whenever you get over here, roll some initiative. We're fighting spiders, Zarini.
She looked like a leaf.
Wait,
It's a
fighting
spider.
spider what?
Zarini.
What the fuck?
1, 2. So that's, what do we do, 10 to 15?
16.
You got 16?
Okay.
All right, so mine goes here. 5 to 10.
5.
7.
7. So Ray.
Smashed it.
Then Belle is last. All right.
I like being last.
Ayo, your like I said, your cloak falls to the side as she gets up, and you're able to grab it back up quickly and re-equipped it. But it's your turn. Do you guys need me to draw this out on the table for you guys to move around, or
Draw it up.
you may draw it up?
Draw it up.
All right, we can draw it up. We use the map.
Can't understand.
Since Mary just wants me to do all this extra stuff all the time.
Stand up and stuff. Yeah.
Jeez. All right. So we got what? 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Big room.
Square room. Table here in the center.
Some sweet looking table in the middle.
Yeah, see, I imagine
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
table
nice,
going the
yeah.
other way.
Yeah,
so,
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing it
Yeah.
was drawn up.
Well, I just drew it.
It's immersion, right? So
Yeah.
you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
I thought we were
So,
looking down the length of it.
Raynor. That is Hymo, I think. That is you. You. Ayo is it for? Let's see. You
Like right next to her, I
number
guess,
2, so
yeah.
you're like right here. And I think that's Belle, right?
Yeah, that's Belle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
The spider.
it's a wolf, but it's gonna be her.
Spider wolf.
Yeah.
Spider.
Yeah.
Cool.
Spirini.
And yeah.
Spider.
So there you go. So now you got it drawn up.
meal.
Ayo, what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right, GFB at the spider lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Since I have Elvish accuracy, I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Okay.
And I roll again because I have advantage with Elvish accuracy. I roll another d20.
Okay. Okay.
22.
That hits. Is, okay.
All right, so it's gonna be sneak attacks. I have advantage with GFB.
Giant, friendly, big.
That's right.
see
not
why.
that great.
I don't see why you're using the BOG, but that's just not BD. Yeah, that's what I be using. GFB. BFB. I'm ready to use BFG, baby. 9,000. It's a good weapon back in the day.
30.
30 damage?
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, and 5 of it's fire if it matters.
Okay. 30. Cool.
Boy, oh boy.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to
There it is.
disengage
Okay.
and move back, I guess, to your right of the party.
All right.
Moving full speed?
Yeah.
Which is what, 50?
45.
45, right there. Cool. Yeah, I guess we can go right there.
A little bit.
All right, we can go there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And that's Ao's turn. Osron. You are right here.
Just move in close as far as I can.
How far do you move?
All 30 moves.
Right by the table? Or here? Either
right
one?
there. Yeah,
Whatever.
that's fine.
All right.
And yeah, I'm just gonna hold my sword and be ready.
Okay.
Because I can't get any closer.
You are ready. Haimo, your turn. I will tell you, Haimo, that there seems to be like this room's kind of like artificially lit or something odd. There doesn't seem to be any shadows cast on the ground.
So I can't jump. I'll just run up and punch her in the face then.
All right. Here's your movement speed.
55.
Get that
10,
thorax.
15. Yep, you can get up there. Get up there and get her. And even though the ground's got web on it, it doesn't seem to be sticky enough to slow anybody down.
I'll get my sticky web.
Bam, 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 bam.
That sucks. 14?
Does not hit.
26?
That hits.
Seven. Wait, yeah. 7.
7
Wait.
damage.
What all did I add on? It's been so long since
Yeah.
Your dex.
modifier for your damage.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just your mod.
just a month.
Yeah,
So I can
5.
do that.
Yeah, the 5.
Yeah, your dex.
Okay. 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna use a key to do patient defense.
All right. And that gives you plus your AC or.
Take the dodge action as a bonus. Well, yeah. A key point to take the dodge action.
Okay. Cool. The dodge makes me roll at disadvantage, hit you, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I forgot actually. I was like, ugh, what do we do here? So, well, it's her turn. You're up there. So let's see. She's going to. She turns towards you, and you can kind of see like her mouth kind of opens much larger than it should. And you can see these kind of fangs peek out from her lip and kind of hang down over her chin. And she is going to try to swing at you with her legs and then bite you.
Flapper that.
That misses. She rolled a 1. That's a fail. 20? Hit you?
Yeah, barely.
All right. And 12 damage on that.
Did you roll it with disadvantage?
Hmm?
The dodge?
Oh, no, I did not. Roll one more time. Don't worry about it. She missed that one. She rolled a 2 that time.
Yeah. Are they sexy as a ring legs she's swinging?
Sexy
Does she-
spider.
Kinda got pulled up a little bit. And now she's going to try to bite you, but shoot, she rolled 3 2s, so she misses.
Man.
Diggly dang.
Like
Spirini's.
She
Not up to a good start.
misses. Scron, your turn.
I'm gonna take the dash action.
Yep.
And I'm gonna dash up in there.
Yep. So you want to go around the table?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the side. Around the table.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the side that Osron's heading to.
All right, so we got what, 60 movement speed in this?
60. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you 45 to get up here.
Yeah, that's fine.
right, took a dash action. She's engaged.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to hear.
Yeah, she's engaged.
Love you alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how does Scron feel seeing the spider-like Zarini there?
Very.
Strangely aroused.
His leg.
Kind of creeped out and
That
nervous.
thorax.
And just very unsure of what the hell's going on.
Right.
Like you said, the fangs kind of came out, so it's
Yeah, they're almost
got
like
similarities.
they're
but
almost
it's-
like walrus teeth right now. They're just kind of like hanging over. But her mouth, her bottom jaw is kind of like hanging down, like much lower. It's kind of like this long tongue that's kind of flapping out and drools.
A tongue? She's got a human tongue.
Well,
Nice.
she's got half a freaking elven body. So yeah, she's got a tongue. But anyway, so yeah, you ran up to her, used your action. Anything else you want to do while you're any of your character options?
just as a
Free action.
as a bonus action, I'm just gonna yell, or I'm just gonna yell, Zarini, is that you?
And her head just kind of like flops to the side and looks at you, and kind of she just keeps making this screech noise every time she makes anything.
Okay.
Sexy.
It's just like a she turns and looks to the side at you.
So good.
Yeah, I'll end my turn.
All right, and and even her like her very large like a black widow booty just kind of like jiggling a little bit.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for.
Raynor, it's your turn.
Is that a wet
We heard like skittering above us, right?
Yep. Haven't seen anything yet. You
Okay.
can look up and you can still not see anything.
Okay. I'm going to pull out a scroll of wild magic.
All right,
Oh, God.
let's get wild with it then.
Wow.
Yeah, roll it up.
Roll a D100.
Oh, my God.
Love some D100s.
Yeah. Let's see what we do.
So are
No,
you
we're
are
gonna-
you
it's gonna
targeting?
start
Are you
raining.
targeting
It's
it at her?
targeting her.
Okay.
He ain't done but 2 things with wild magic. Make it dark and rain.
Yeah. Hey, that's the wand of wonder. Okay, that's completely different.
Sounds pretty evil.
I've never used a scroll. 78. Let's see what it's.
What to do? What to do?
I cast polymorph on myself.
Oh, dang.
If you fail the saving
Dinosaur.
throw on your turn, if you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep where the spell's duration.
Which is what?
Which is what?
What's your
My saving throw is
17?
really high. 18.
Oh, shit.
Good luck.
Oh God, what? I think it's
He's
I
gonna
think
be a
it's
sheep
con.
dragon human elf.
Oh.
Is it Constitution? I think for
I think it's
polymorph?
con.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
Go it. No, I didn't make it.
As you pull out this kind of tattered looking wild magic scroll and point at Zarini and read it off, he just kind of those legs is kind of fluffy. Meh.
That was a bad spell.
And as you do that, she like her eyes lock onto you. And you can see like more drool begin to pour from her
Spiders love
mouth.
sheep. Facts.
What does a sheep do?
Yeah, what to get the AC
Oh
up?
yeah, we do.
That AC of like -3.
Oh, bell tone is.
Hello.
Oh, well, unless you wanted to move after you sheeped yourself.
Sheep's not even in this book.
Yeah. It's. I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you can see if it's in there or not. I don't, it's got to have some stats somewhere. If I gave it to you. But Belle, what do you want to do?
All right. It's Haimo and
That's her noise she made as well.
Yep.
no, it's Azran and Ao that are right next to.
No, Ao's right here.
Okay.
Haimo's up there.
Haimo and Azran.
Scryne.
Scryne.
Yeah, Azran's the blue dude right there.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I am going to cast Confusion on the spider.
All right, what I got to roll?
You need to succeed a Wisdom saving throw of 17.
Failure.
Fail! Also, you guys are both within 10 feet. You also need to make a throw.
For what?
Wisdom saving.
You
The
don't
the
last
two that are next to the spider.
What'd you cast?
Confusion.
Confusion. And you're not next to the spider, so you don't need to roll. You're already confused. My spell already
What does that
flagged.
Yeah, you,
You do.
and
What I gotta
Scryne.
do?
Oh, okay.
17.
Well, I'm confused.
Okay.
Constitution.
Wisdom.
They're I think they're outside of your 10-foot range.
Are they outside 10 foot? They look like they're
No,
right
no, I'm
next
talking
to
about
her.
for Ozron's bonus.
Yeah.
That
19.
19. So you're not. You're
Okay,
you're
all right. So
what happens to Hymo
you-
and the spider?
you can't take any reactions, and then you must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turn, and I will tell you what happens when you roll that d10.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds
so
good.
for the spider and for Hymo.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's gonna be fun.
That is the end of the round, and at the end of the round, you all hear the skittering gets much louder, and you can almost hear like snaps as the webbing above you is getting pulled apart, and 3 giant spiders crawl out onto the ceiling. Damn it! And they just like seem like one looks like to be a kind of a like a wolf spider. It's got very long legs and brown and real fuzzy, and the other one looks like kind of like a garden spider. You can see like the black and yellow, and on its abdomen you can kind of see like the same skull of Waxius on it. And then the other one looks kind of like a plump, cute jumping spider. You can see like its many eyes looking up at you.
Aww.
And
Where they at?
they're on the ceiling right now. They're
Okay.
I guess I should put them on the map.
Put them on the map. Put them on the map.
We're going to use these dudes as them, but they kind of crawl out, and they're above you guys, kind of in a triangle up there. They kind of all just go up their own sides, but they are large. But I'm not going to go and try to put together more large right now. So that's them.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
So it's Ao's turn at the top of the order.
All right. I didn't get any ammo for my crossbow, so I don't have that. I'm going to run toward the table
Yeah.
and hop on top of it.
Cool. 5, 10, 15. Well, let's see, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to hop on it. Yeah, it's not a very large table, so you can nimbly just jump on there easily.
I'm going to try to stab Zarini Spider in the face
Get her.
with GFB.
Whew.
Can I reach out?
You see? You say you want to stab Zarini?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me move you a little closer.
You stand on that table?
20, 30, 35. Yeah, jeez. Stab her in the face. Get her.
All right. It's 23.
23 hits.
I didn't mention I was doing GFB, so I guess I'm not.
No, you said it when you.
I thought you said
You said you're gonna hit
said
her with
it. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah.
said it.
No worries.
Giant friendly dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Get her.
Uh, 29.
29 damage.
And 2 is fire.
2 of his fire. All right. Cool. All right. And yeah, you stab into her elbow body
How
deeply.
high up are these spiders on the roof?
The roof is 20 feet away, and
Okay.
they probably.
I'm going to mobile back away from the spider lady.
All right. Let's see. Moved. How much was it that we?
And I'll use dash if I have to. Just get about to the middle of the room. Right there. That's
there?
good. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you'll be able to get there. Also, Ron, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Oh, who?
Serena Spider, thick booty.
Thick booty. All right.
And I'm just gonna move up as far as I can to get as close as I can to it, and just I'm getting right up on him,
Yeah. You get right in there.
and I'm gonna swing on this chick.
Yeah, hit her.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Whoop.
Ah, man. 16.
That does not hit.
All right, swing again. 20. No, actually, no. 26.
A hit.
Yeah. All right. Go to swing on. Yeah. 9, 10. Good boy.
Strength.
Yeah. 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Fucking math, real quick.
Yeah, I guess I need to start rolling one dice there really fast.
All right. You hit her.
Yeah, all
That
right.
one. Yeah, that's both of your attacks.
Yeah. I now just stand there.
Cool.
Oh wait, I meant to roll the D4 too because I had cast Hunter's Mark. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you made 100 damage.
2 more damage.
2 more.
Yeah. 2
Oh
more.
my goodness. Killing me here.
The Mahays. The Mahays.
All right. That goes from Osran to Hymo's turn.
All right, Hymo, roll a d10, plus.
Right, you don't get to take your own turn. Confused.
You get a 4. You do not move. That's your turn.
Whole turn?
Moving anyway.
Does he get to roll out of the confusion at the end of his turn?
No. That's if he gets a 9 or a 10. Then he is
Ah.
freed.
What?
Oh man. Yeah.
All right. Spider's turn.
All right, Spider, roll a 10.
3.
3. You also do not move.
All right, she stands there just looking kind of confused.
Very confusing.
That's brutal.
Ryan, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna swing main hand and offhand.
Yeah, get her.
Alright. So oh gosh, been a long time, huh? 21,
It hits.
25,
Mm-hmm.
and 12.
That does not hit.
Okay.
We got the main hand offhand combo though.
Actually, those were the 2 main hands. The off was 2.
I'm sure it was.
Oh no, this is my off.
Sure was. Yeah, it was.
I had my mod either way. I'm roll savage attacker.
Yeah.
Ooh, better. 14. 28 total.
28.
Yeah.
Burn, people, burn. Disco Inferno. I did a dance to that song in year 5.
Alrighty. Anything else you got?
Right? It's pretty cool.
That's it.
Ray?
Cool.
Thank you.
What do you do?
Nah.
Can you do anything?
Who's beside me over there?
That's Bell.
That's me.
I'm gonna run beside Bell, like on the
Yay.
opposite side.
Yeah.
Nah, nah.
Bleats out in panic.
I'm so soft.
Yeah, Bell, your turn.
Okay, I am going to. I am going to cast Hideous Laughter on the cute little jumping spider.
All right, we'll say that's the one in front of you right there.
Cool. All right, make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Fails it.
All right, you will fall into a fit of laughter.
All right, and it falls from the ceiling and lands on the ground, taking.
2d6.
Yep. Takes 11 damage. Now, from it taking damage, does that get him out of it or anything? Or
I haven't got that written down. I would need to look in the book.
let's see. Speeder.
Speeder.
So
Little old jumping
11
jack.
damage. He's like kind of hits the ground
I
pretty
do
hard.
have a feeling that if they take damage, they get out of it, but I don't know.
Let's see. I'll help you look. Anything else you want to do though? While after you do that?
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to inspire.
Confusion is a concentration though. So if you cast,
Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't cast that. Then I'm concentrating.
suddenly
on my-
like time reverses and the spider kind of goes back to the ceiling.
Yeah, my bad, guys, because I want to hold that confusion. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot about
So
that.
you continue to concentrate on your.
And I don't think I can inspire anyone while I'm concentrating either.
Yeah, you
so
can.
Yeah,
You can.
I can?
Yeah, that's like should be just the thing you do.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, well then I will inspire whoever is directly in front of Zerny, which I think is Ao, but it might be Azran.
Directly in front.
I think it's Azran, actually.
Yep.
Oh, is that Ao?
That's a.
That's a.
All right, I will inspire you for, I think you get 1d8 now? Your inspirations?
Me?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's 1d8 now.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we reversed that because Toshisi's laughter wouldn't affect the spider. It has to have an intelligence of 4.
Oh, sweet.
The spider has 2.
You get 1d10 inspiration.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And if it takes damage, it gets to make another wisdom saving throw to get out.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, you continue to hold your thing and you inspire. Play a nice song real quick. Oh, you can do it.
Concentrating so hard.
Feel inspired. And that's the end of the round. So the spiders are going to go because that's when they came in. So they are going, they stay on the ceiling. And each of them kind of turns and they spit web out. It's kind of weird that it comes from their mouth. But it
That's
does.
a bit weird. And I just spin around and
They just kind of like point their butts at you and start going.
just spinnerets.
spraying this web. They're going to target the.
Or maybe they pull it out and
They're going to
throw
target.
it with
They're
their hands.
I got 60-foot range, 30-foot range. They're going to target the 3 that are around.
Yeah.
There's a rainy one. So let's see.
Okay.
Target restrained.
Spider BS at me. What is this?
Sticky.
All right, so they're going to try to hit you. We're going after Scron first. 11 doesn't hit you. 12 doesn't hit you. And then Hymo. No, they miss.
All right.
They have really
I haven't charged the
bad
dice
aim.
yet. I haven't rolled over 10 yet.
Oh,
Yes. We need to get this out the way fast.
Bring out Waxius.
Yeah, let's go. We need to go. And
Oh, me. And they spit the web out, and then they let go of the roof and fall down where they're standing onto the ground around you guys. And now it goes back to Ao's turn.
yep.
Okay. The one on your left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for him.
Yeah,
Hurry it.
I'll go get him. It's 10 movement.
GFB Adam.
Get him.
It's not gonna be sneak attack 'cause there's no one there, but still gonna attack him. 24.
24 hits.
Uh, 15.
15 damage.
Yeah, 4 it's fire.
Okay. That was the little jumping spider dude.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Still up. Stabbed him real good, though.
Just step back to where it was,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Cool. Osran. Their turn. You got one of these spiders that's right behind you on the table, and you still got this Irene one in front of you. And she looks real confused.
yeah, since she's confused, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at the smaller one since she's confused.
All right, you go turn around and hit the one behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
Swing on this thing. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god, what is this?
Lucky
it's
number
probably
16?
That hits.
Oh, thank
Hey.
It hits the smaller spider, or the other spider, yeah.
God. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Oh my god, 7, 8. 12, 13.
13 damage?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Did you swing twice?
Yeah, I'm swinging on it again, of
All right.
course. Wow. 17.
It hits.
Yeah. 6, 11, 12, 16.
16 damage. You stab into this spider. Any certain way you want to destroy its face because it's dying.
Oh, like how tall is it?
Well, it's on top of like a 4-foot table.
I just need it right in his face and crack all the talons or whatever.
Yeah.
What do spiders use to bite?
Fangs.
The fangs. Yeah, I just need it in the face.
Yeah,
just
you-
need it and just kill it like that. Fangs.
So you're killing it with your knee.
Yeah.
So I guess you should go back and re-roll your
Damage.
Fine.
damage.
Fine. I just want to kill. Fine. I'll just slice it in half. Just,
All right, yeah,
just in half.
You got it. Cool.
When to give it a tiger knee, man? What's so wrong with that? You wow.
Tiger.
All right, it's down, and as it falls down, and this green blood kind of pulls out into the table, you can hear kind of like a little sizzle as it goes over the table, and then the butt of the spider kind of begins to like wiggle a little bit. You can see kind of like movement under the flesh.
Does it just move in a nice rhythm? Just
It's kind of like waves, kind of like almost like stuff is on the inside pushing out.
all right.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I just turned and look back at thick butt.
Yeah, thick booty. It's kind
Yeah.
of twerking a little bit still.
Yeah, it's working.
Hymo, your turn. You're confused. Roll that d10.
7.
7.
7. You must make a melee attack against a random creature within your reach.
Random creatures. So there's
Only
only one
one,
creature within your
yeah.
reach. You hit her. So you
Hey,
get her.
hey!
Hey.
That confusion working to your advantage.
13.
13 to hit. Does not hit her.
Huh?
Okay. Spider's turn. She's confused still.
Heck yeah, she's confused.
5.
5. She doesn't move.
All right, she stands there, being confused about it.
Can you break confusion by hitting them?
No.
It does.
I think as long as I'm concentrating.
I need to look up confusion again real quick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I actually have the whole.
I'm pretty sure the only way to get out is if you roll a 9 or a 10, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it's a level 4, so it could be
It
that
is.
way.
It is a level 4 spell.
It's a good spell.
But we just gotta make sure we gotta have all the details so we can
Yeah.
play the game right.
Don't want to be cheating.
Confusion. Pivot radius. Get spell. Can't be reactions. the end of its turns, the affected creature can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, this effect ends on the target. Well, that's important to know.
Okay.
At the end of the turns. Yeah.
All right, so right now you don't move, and now you can make a wisdom save.
Yeah, go ahead and make your wisdom save, Jamor. So we get out.
I need to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah, against whatever her...
17.
You're within 10 feet of.
Is he in
us,
10 feet of me?
That's the.
Yeah, he can.
Pretty close, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
in there.
Is it 10 feet?
It might be 15. I don't know. It's
It
hard
would
to
only
tell.
put me at 14. so.
It's you got 10.
14 to be her.
17.
17 to be the
Yeah,
wisdom.
cool. You got plus
I
1.
didn't make it.
Yeah, make it.
I'm pretty sure it's 17. I should
All right.
possibly
Jesus
look that up.
Christ, man.
Was it wisdom?
Yeah.
Hey, 17. Go me, finally. She gets out.
Damn it.
That's the end of her turn, so she still doesn't do anything. And we go to Scran.
Screen.
Same thing, man.
Yeah.
Swinging.
Get her.
Also, before I swing, did it feel like pretty solid hits last time when I did make connection?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It feels like you're fighting something that's real.
Okay. All right. 22.
That hits.
26.
Yeah.
And 15.
No.
Okay, so this one is main hand offhand. Damn. Savage attacker.
Right?
10. 21.
21 damage?
Yeah.
21. All right, she's still up. All righty, you hit her. Anything else you want to do?
No, does she, I mean, is she reeling at all, or how's she looking?
She's. I mean, there's
Just angry?
There's obvious damage you've done to her at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, she's looking like you guys are beating her up.
Cool.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm done.
Ray the sheep.
Bah.
Yeah. So how long's the spell last? A
Yeah,
minute?
can
or?
you drop it? Or?
Polymorph lasts for up to an hour.
Up to an hour?
Well, it's also concentration, right? Can you?
Yeah,
just
if I
stop?
get hit, then I can get out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone's got to hit you to make this.
Yeah.
It's like a concentration spell against your will, or can you drop the spell since you actually have to concentrate on the spell that you cast?
God, I don't know. That's weird.
It is weird, but I mean, I feel
It's
like
a scroll as well, not like a.
I feel like if it's like, let's say that you cast polymorph on yourself to turn yourself into a sheep. I feel like that's what's happening, really. Tell you what, that's what we'll do. We'll look it up later and figure out exactly what.
Okay.
But you gotta stay the sheep for 3 turns. Is it turn 3 or 2?
This will be 2.
This is your second. Yeah.
All right, one more
So
turn.
I'm
and
still
you get out.
cuddling up to Bell.
Yeah.
So soft.
Bell. What are you
Yes.
doing? Still holding your.
No, I'm now going to drop my confusion as I can see the
Yeah.
spider is no longer.
All right. Hey, you're no longer confused, Timo.
And I am now. Bless you.
Thank you.
I am now going to cast. You gave me that heads up that Tedious Laughter wouldn't work on him, hey?
Well, not on the small ones, but you know, who knows about the bigger one? Or well, I say the small ones. They're all pretty big.
Alright, I'm gonna try and cast Crown of Madness
Okay.
on the spider.
The what?
The spider.
The spider.
The spider?
Or the
Zarini.
Spirini.
Spiderini? Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they must make a wisdom of 17.
All right. She fails.
She failed, now she must make a melee attack on another spider.
Okay.
A target of my choosing, and I
Does she
choose
have
the other
to
spider.
move towards it and
Yep.
get him? Okay. It's on her
Oh,
turn.
those attacks.
It's on her turn, right? Or right now?
It just says.
It'd be her turn.
Yeah, if they fail, creature must make a melee attack on a target of my choosing. So I guess it is on their turn?
Well, they can't move not on their turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. it'd be
Yeah.
her turn.
Okay.
So let me look this one up too for you, Mary. I'm not too sure.
Thanks,
I think
DM.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I am too. Because I think you've used that before.
All right, let's make sure. So anything
It's
else you
on
want to
page
do?
229.
Anything else you want to do, Mary?
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to inspire Scryne for 1d10.
The charm target must use this action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack. Okay, so it's on its turn.
Okay.
Target can only act normal in its turn. Choose no creature within reach. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature, or if none within its reach. So it's a turn. You must use your action to maintain control over the target, or the spell ends. So you don't get to take actions anymore unless you want to keep it on there.
Yeah.
Target make wisdom saving throws at the end of each turn. Cool.
It's a concentration spell? Or?
So
So how we move now? Thank God.
Yeah, I broke concentration again as well.
So let me let's go back before, since we know how the spell works. The charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature, right?
Correct.
The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none within its reach. So if there's nothing within its reach to make a melee attack, nothing happens.
Wait, so it can't walk to something?
It's
It has to be
you
able
read it
to...
again. The charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose, right?
Right.
The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none within its reach.
Right.
That sucks.
Do you want to do
Well-
anything else?
I can't metagame and change my spell now.
Well, I mean, now that you know how the spell works, it's your spell. If
Well,
you-
I mean, it's still its action to attack that target.
if it gets to act normally if there's nothing in its reach.
Yeah, but there's no other spiders close to it. All right, I am going to cast blindness
Okay.
onto the spider. You have to make a Constitution saving throw, and I think it has to beat 16.
Well, it rolled 14.
Constitution.
Tough. It didn't make it.
All right, you be blind.
All right.
Spider.
Cool. Yay.
Okay.
Stuff. All right.
Easy stuff.
Anything else?
Inspired scrying.
All right. Awesome. Whew.
All right.
So, they shut their web. Let's see if they get to recharge. No, and no. Cool. The ones that came down to the ground. Ooh, this sheep's looking real good, though.
Tasty.
He's going to move over here.
Bad.
He's going to try to, let's see. Try to hit you. Hey, 11. Does 11 hit you in your sheep form?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay.
AC of 10.
Oh no.
It's probably gonna top you. It's probably gonna knock you right out of it, man. Knock me right out.
6 damage.
Knocks me right out.
And you're down. Poof.
Well, he's not down. He's just drops that form.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. So now you should be.
So
you,
now,
but
so it knocks you
same-
out of sheep, and how much did it go over the sheep's HP?
6 exactly.
6 exactly? Okay.
Well, perfect then. I can
And
shake you
make a
awake.
DC 11 Constitution throw.
What is my con? I don't think it's that good. That was 9, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. My con is +2, 11.
11. So you made it. Yay. But you're still taking a little bit of damage. You're taking half of this.
Meh.
So take 6 poison damage.
Okay.
All right, cool. And then the other one fell down. And, well, it's going to go after AO. Come over here. It's going to take a swing. 15. No, it misses, and that's it. Go back to the top of the order to AO.
I'll disengage toward the Zarini spider.
Oh, back up here.
Yeah, she's blind, right?
Yeah.
She's
All
blind.
right, so I'm going
What else
to
blind
attack
do?
with advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Big spider.
I'm sure 29 hits.
Oh, yeah.
We can only hope.
That'd be rough.
Gotta do something after this. Something's supposed to happen at the end of turn. Oh, well. Be all right.
And more spiders.
Got advantage on this.
17 plus 7.
24.
24.
24 damage.
I didn't say GFB, so I'm not going to do that.
All right.
I will attack with my other dagger, though, my offhand.
Okay.
It's not going to do much, though.
Was
And 3 more on top of it.
the disengage the bonus.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so just 24.
Okay. But you hit her deep, and she's looking pretty rough. Like she's obviously hurt at this point. Anything else you want to do? You can still move away from free since you hit her with a melee attack or made a melee attack against
Right.
her.
I'm going to move to the right side of the table and drop off.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the wall.
And not all the way to the wall, but right about there is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You're not.
How-
No, you're not.
She's not
Yeah,
confused
good.
anymore.
You're
She
good.
dropped it. How's your stomach doing?
It's confused.
All right. So after your turn, what happens right now is the spider that you slayed.
Yeah.
It's
Its booty explodes.
its booty explodes, and let's see. No, just you're in range. Make a Dex save as these small spiders, jump out in different directions. They're small in comparison, but they're pretty large spiders.
Like puppy dog
still.
size.
9.
9. All right. Spiders start crawling all over your body and biting you.
Just kill yourself, dude.
So
Make
yourself
a Constitution save.
All right. 14.
All right. Let's. Well, 14. All right. Let's fail. But take 20 poison damage as they all jump on you, start gnawing and crawling down into your armor. Okay. Now it's your turn. You have all these spiders crawling on you,
Yeah.
but you gotta take a. You can continue on like you are, or you can try to get these things off of you. At the
So
end of
it's
your-
like poison that? I'm like a heal door.
Yeah,
so
it's
is it like
it's,
the
it's
biting?
like, it's like
or-
at the end of your turn, you can make another save, try to like shake them off and get them off you real fast. But you
Yeah, I think I'm just resistant.
if you're resistant to poison, then you take half the damage.
Yeah, I'll just be taking.
And you're a dwarf. Yeah, you are. You are. I remember you. I know you
All
are.
right, so I take 10.
Yeah, take 10 damage.
Yeah.
This
And,
is a really fun battle.
you like the spiders?
Yeah.
All right.
So well, no, you failed. So it will take your action if you want to try to. Get
Yeah,
them
yeah.
off.
If I want to get them off, I'm swinging on Serena.
All right, hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah, get advantage
She's
because she's
blind.
blinded.
Yeah, she's blind. All right, that's better. 23.
23 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him.
And 9, 11, 12, 16 plus 20.
20.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, she is swaying after that attack. She looks like she's about to fall.
I swing on this chick again.
Hit her.
Great. Oh, 20.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
All right. Well, how do you want to do it?
Uh,
Unless you just really want to roll your damage, but it's going to be enough.
yeah, it's gonna be. So I just take the sword, and just split her in half.
You just split her in half.
Yeah, just split her in half.
And she's like, she was confused. And now she's just blinded and she just splits in half. And you hear, ah!
It's not
And
that time.
as you do that, the three that are around make dexterity saves as little spiders fly out of her as she falls. They all have it.
Pinata spiders.
That's not bad. 20.
All right. Oh, you made that one.
16.
You make it.
And my
Did you
saving
add
throw
4?
too.
Yeah.
How much would you get?
And my saving throw too.
Yeah.
32.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of like you got like the spiders just kind of slow down. And you just kind of like. But at the end of your turn, I'll start.
Just sitting there like.
With half damage, take 8 more poison damage, and then all the spiders begin to like flee and try to crawl back up the walls. Even the large ones, they are. I mean, you guys can still continue fighting if you want to, but they look like they're making movements to try to get away from you at this point. Now that the death screech of the Zarini spider has happened.
Dust guard.
Does anybody want to try to stop these from fleeing, or?
Yeah, is there anyone close by me?
Well, it's not your turn.
There's little
It's
baby
not my
ones.
turn.
in there.
It'll be like Scron, then Ray gets to turn back human, and then Bell, and then the big spiders will move. So let's do this. Scry, do you want to do anything?
Not towards the other spiders.
Okay. Ray, poof. You turn back into normal, but that's your turn. So you can move before that.
Just
but,
in time. Just in time.
Ao, anything you want to do? Or Bell, anything you want to do? Sorry.
Um,
There's one that's right in front of you, but you can tell like it's body language is just trying to turn and get away from you.
nah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste a spell.
And then that's their turn. So they're going to begin to these two large ones.
Actually, sorry.
All right, come on.
Would you say that the spider is humanoid?
No,
Okay, never mind.
these are not. The only one was the one that you guys killed. So anyway, they this one climbs up the wall and it gets onto the ceiling. And this one is going to move away from Ray. You can take opportunity of attack if you want to. You and Bell.
Swing.
Yeah, roll to hit. This one has been hit already.
Where is mine? 12.
That misses.
It's too quick.
So anyway, they crawl up to the ceiling and they're taking the dash action. So
They go.
yeah, they get back to the hole and crawl in there. And the smaller spiders on you seem to kind of shrivel up and die.
Oh.
And fall from your armor. He just kind of feels like weird and icky under you, and your brother's like got these spiders falling out of his armor. And the wall behind you guys, this is something I failed to mention, is on fire still. The fire, like the whole wall is kind of engulfed in flames. It's reaching the ceiling. But the door in the center kind of cracks a little bit, and you can see light coming from the other side.
Can I investigate the Zerani spider
Mhm.
and just kind of, does it change forms at all, or is it still some
Cut in half is Rini spider.
Okay, so it still kind of looks like a really
Yeah, like this part up looks like her.
Okay.
So her eyes, her dead eyes, kind of look at the roof, and you can see kind of like the tears.
The
of
one's
pain.
over here and the other one's over here.
Her face is like this part's still normal. It's just everything.
But I thought it was split in half.
Well, I mean, yeah, but yeah.
It's two halves of a normal
Yeah.
face, right?
Let me do my narrative, Mary. Jeez.
I'm kind of look at Osron. You don't think that there's any way that
Wait, you think this is Sereni?
there's no way, right?
I mean, have you seen Sereni?
She's way better looking than this.
Yes, brother. No, brother. This wouldn't be Sereni at all. I mean, look at it.
She would have no reason to be out here, right?
At all. No. She did. Did she ever try to like nibble on you or?
Is she on? She's on the ground, right?
Oh, yeah, she's cut in half on the ground, just laying there.
Okay. And
got this green-
they're just talking, looking at her.
Yeah, and it's got this green blood sizzling on the ground where she lays.
Okay, I'm going to approach the one that we did kill.
Yeah.
And attempt to harvest some poison from it.
Okay.
To do that, it is a DC 20 nature check.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try that.
Go for it.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah. What spider is that? Yeah.
No, it's 17, but I need 20.
Close.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you go over and like, you're kind of like squeezing at the spider's mouth, trying to
Oh,
find
I
the
got the
gland.
inspiration. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yeah.
Still 19.
Dang! So close.
Are you close to Acheron?
No.
It's not a saving.
Yeah, it's not
Wow.
saving.
It's
It's,
not
a
a
check.
save.
It's a check.
While Asteron and Brian are talking about Zareni, I'm gonna jump up on the table.
Point to the roof.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That high mo
And I'm
elbow
gonna
drop.
elbow drop
Yeah.
the shit out of the dead Zareni. Straight to the face.
Which half?
The face.
You just jump, be like, you guys are there talking, and Hamo just full on elbow drops. He's like already cut in half face, and like kind of the rest of her skull just kind of crunches into the ground, and her eyeball bulges out. And
And then I get up. I don't think that was her. And walk off.
yeah, how's Scrum feel about that?
Pretty appalled, really. Dick.
The table itself, you said there was something surrounding it, like dead
People.
bodies or something.
Seven
Yeah.
buddies.
There's 7 bodies just kind of laying over, and there's It's 3 on each side, and then on one corner there's this one laying down, face down in a book. Book looks in tatters, still kind of covered in spider webs.
Can I try to knock the spider webs off and?
Yeah, you can try to remove them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're trying to like pull the spider webs off the body.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you kind of get it up, and the body like it almost kind of like crunches and stiff. It sounds like leather stretching, and it kind of like goes back, and you see a face that looks exactly like this. Like scrangly beard hairs are still hanging on, and it looks like it's all of its insides have been sucked out. It's very, very skinny, and like it almost looks mummified, really.
Sexy.
Handsome. Nice. What about the parchment and the book and all that stuff? Was it?
It's beyond. It's in tatters. Okay. It looks ancient. It's falling apart.
Okay.
Oops.
What does it say? What does it say on the front of it?
You can almost see like you can kind of see like the remainder of like some eyeball creature, maybe some omen.
I'm gonna go to the table and pick up a 20-sided dice.
Yeah. There's like kind of this wooden
keep
dice. You can kind of find one that kind of looks like this laying there. And
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it's been stained with a little bit of blood, but
I clean it off and
you
put it in my
try
pocket.
to rub it. It kind of
Yeah.
kind of flakes a little bit.
Yeah.
Belle exits the room through the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, you lead the way through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Jaime already left.
How am I go through?
Yeah. I think you did, didn't you?
How about I just walked away?
Oh, my
Who's
bad.
going in the door
My
first?
bad. Belle goes through the door.
All right.
Fearless.
All right, and you can see like the same wooden doors before, like two large wooden doors coming together with handles. It's kind of open. The previous one opened this way, but this one seems to be ajar going inside.
Open
You push
out.
through, and there's this bright yellow light, and it's almost blinding. And as you get to the other side, and the rest of you follow, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
this light, and you're all kind of like squinting, and a few seconds pass by, and then it kind of clears away, and you see rolling green hills, and there's a rainbow in the sky, and there's different animals all around. Like there's ponies over here, and some bears. Another little chipmunk wanders up and has like a little heart on its chest, and it kind of it's like howdy. And then some of the other ponies looking like, oh, friends are here, and they begin trotting over, and you can see birds flying in the background, and we'll end right there tonight.
Yay! What a good session.
Care Bears. We're about to kill them now. Find out if Freddy's out there. I'm like, that's what I saw.
Oh, man. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. If you have any fan art you want to draw for us or anything you want to say to the cast, put hashtag Charisma Plus on Twitter, and we'll see it, and we'll feature it in the next episode. We got Charisma Plus Curse tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Central. Dane will be DMing that.
Oh, boy.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Bye.
Laters.
Yeah.